Welcome back to another WIP IT Sunday, everyone. I'm joined with tonight with some fellow customizers. I got Hulk Smash Customs every WIP IT Sunday with me, and we got Diagobi Customs, and we got Sardo.
What's going on, guys?
What's everybody going to be working on tonight?
For me, I'm just posing. I wish I was a true customizer. So far, I haven't done. I don't think I've done is give a figure a wash.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah.
But digging the diorama, man.
Oh, thank you.
That's really cool.
Yeah, badass.
That's something that I'm lacking in my collections. A lot of diorama pieces. I don't have much. I got the Toy Biz stuff mostly the Toy Biz stuff and some Mattel's diorama pieces. Look, what came with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, but I think your whole toy room is a diorama, buddy.
Well, that's true. I have a buddy of mine said he's going to send me a diorama.
I know that guy too.
I think you will.
I know he will. I'm just giving him a hard time.
It takes a while, but I think you will.
It worked better giving him a hard time if he had his desk. Alrighty, I'm trying to get these Hulk heads myself worked on. I'm getting down to the home stretch. I got skin tones done, base coats, dry brush skin tones, the hair base coated, the hair's dry brushed, eyebrows painted, starting on the eyes. Let's see, 20 heads? What is it, 40 eyes I gotta paint? Oh, fun. I'm thinking maybe on these bigger heads, I think they can turn into these eyeball sheets. I think these will fit the bigger heads, but they won't fit some of the smaller ones. That's the small size I got right now.
Thermoplastic is fun.
I use those on the Juggernaut. They turned out really good.
Yeah, they do look good on that.
This Juggernaut head turned out pretty good too. I mean, shaving down like where he was beat up. I shaved down the cheek. I shaved down the fat lip. The nose is still a little crooked, but we can just say that's adding character.
Jared, you didn't tell me that thermoplastic was so fun.
Oh, you microwave some?
Yep.
Yeah, I've never used that type of thermoplastic. I've used the blue stuff. How's that working out? Is it sticky?
Same. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, which is weird because it's plastic.
Yeah.
But you only got a 10-minute work time with this. How much time you got with the blue stuff?
It's completely reusable, so you can keep using it over and over. So I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm packing this neck joint for this Cyclops I'm working on because the guy dremelled the holes a little bit too big.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, a lot of those head casts come like almost completely hollow, eh?
Yeah, I ain't liking that. I ain't too keen on it.
I think they do that for when so many different heads have different size ball joints, so they let you fill in the cavity.
Yeah, I think that's a safe way to do it if you're the one making the cast, right?
I guess so, but now I got to deal with this.
That's why y'all give it a disclaimer. I said the customizer is responsible for the fit.
Yeah. I got you.
I know a lot of people like using the hot glue method for ball joints, but I mean that's just too messy.
Yeah, I want to try this thermoplastic out. They gave me an excuse to throw it on, as they say, throw it on the Bobby.
A lot of people use that sticky tack too. That stuff it just doesn't really like. It'll hold the head on there, but I mean, it's not like a secure hold.
Yeah, I still like the temporary sticky tack.
I mean, I ain't got to
out. Me, I like having my stuff permanently fixed.
I mean, look how good of a hole. I don't know if you can see it that well, but look how good of a hole it did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all I got to do is trim it up. I cannot complain about this stuff. I may have found my new toy. And it's reusable, right?
The blue stuff is, but I don't know about that.
They said it's a thermoplastic, so it should just reheat.
I think so. It should.
Okay. That works for me. I got this big ball I'm gonna play with.
I'm not going to say 100%, but in theory, it should.
I don't even know what that stuff is.
It's literally just plastic, like a heatable plastic that's got, I guess it's got some kind of polymer in it that makes it sticky. So it fuses together.
Does it
It's like
harden
little
though?
plastic pellets. You can heat it up in water.
Yeah.
And, it'll melt in the water, and you can actually form it in the shapes.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, the Cyclops head, it took to it quite well. I mean, it's already starting to harden in there. All I gotta do is trim it up. And we're rolling.
Doing some tongues and gums. Mixing up a little bit of a Citadel Scarlet, Evil Sun Scarlet with some warm flesh tones to get the right color for inside the mouth flesh. Gum tissue. Gum.
Gumino.
I got watching somebody went and watched the new Dragon Ball movie in Japan, and it's ended up on the YouTubes.
Wait, the Dragon Ball? It's already on YouTube?
Yeah, we got a cousin watching that right now.
You talking about a certain somebody I know?
Oh yeah, a certain baller, as it were.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I don't speak Japanese, but I can understand enough and follow the story.
Oh yeah,
I just want to see Cell Max.
Bad guy shows up.
Yeah,
Cell
Max huge.
Yeah, apparently he's like mindless.
Yeah, he's just like a mindless monster. It's not the Cell from the Cell games. It's like Cell.
Yeah, they said it's more like a Harudagon mixed with Cell, mixed with like everything else they could throw at you.
Yeah, he's like building size too.
Uh-huh.
Who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know. Big Piccolo's new form though.
Which one? He's got two.
Yeah, he's tapping in the power of Shinron. It's like he gets big, but he basically hulks out. He turns orange instead, or he's already green. He turns orange instead.
I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hokolo. Oh, he could do that. He used to get big back in the day. He just stopped doing it.
Well, he does that in the spoiler alert. He grows that size to fight Cell Max.
The fact I think his name's Cell Max. They couldn't think of another name.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Could have been Silver Cell or something like that.
I would have taken Golden Cell.
Or Duracell.
Duracell. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
He just keeps going.
Oh, Duracell.
Oh, we got chats. Forgot what mentioned. Oh, Modesto, everybody. He said you can reheat thermoplastic and reuse. Good.
Look, all right. You said his name once. How many more times I got to say it to get this guy on here?
All right. Oh, they have it on Amazon. Let's see. Well, you can get them on here. Where you get it at? They have it on Amazon.
Okay, good to know I can reheat this stuff.
I think we got to say his name one more time before he can show up, though.
Hey, Mike, say Modesto's name really loud so we can summon him.
The power of three compels you.
Oh, my wife just yelled it too. You see, man, we're all giving you energy, Modesto. Manifest.
And so it shall be.
It's like damn Beetlejuice 3 times.
Speak of the devil.
What's going on, guys?
What's up? Right now, I'm hoping Bill knock out these off his heads soon. I'm getting tired of painting Hulks. I know he's my favorite character.
Not anymore.
I don't want like Hulk no more.
Yeah, so you can reheat up that thermoplastic. My buddy uses that stuff, so he
Sweet.
does it all the time. Like it'll harden up and everything else. All you do is just put it back on some heat, and it'll just get soft again. You can just mold what you want.
Sweet. I'm about to go shell. Instead, I'm working on a little squinty over here.
Uh-huh.
We got
Knock.
second coat up on the guns. I worked on it some last night. These Hulk heads. I got all the eyebrows done. I was like, yeah. Luckily, most like the Smart Hulk, most of these heads have sculpted eyebrows, so you can basically just paint by numbers if you got a steady hand.
Did you pick anything up the other day, Jared, on that sale or no?
I got the Rick James Hulk.
The Rick James Hulk?
Some kind of super freak.
So you got Rick James Hulk, you got Charles Bronson. Now you just got to find you a Clint Eastwood head cast so you can get Dirty Harry going.
I think Casting Cave sells Clint Eastwood heads.
Oh, do they?
I think he did once upon a time, but I couldn't find any. But then again, I didn't check his. I saw one on Etsy that was really cool looking, but they had one Josie Wales one and they had a Dirty Harry one.
Oh, nice.
Dirty Harry.
Oh, yes. I've seen the Dirty Harry one.
Yeah, I seen one for, I think on eBay, somebody selling the Josie Wales one, and then the other one I saw that was actually Dirty Harry was on Etsy.
I think he mostly puts the Clint Eastwood heads in his section where he paints the heads. You got to buy them pre-painted?
No, they were blank.
Oh, I mean now on Casting Cave.
Oh,
Last
okay.
time I saw him, he didn't have the heads in the blank head, like the unpainted head section.
Yeah.
They were in his where he paid. You go buy them fully painted.
Oh, man. I haven't bought anything off of Corey in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since I bought anything Corey. His castings are phenomenal.
Yeah, because I bought like about, I don't know, 40 sets of Wolverine claws, and they were the curved claws. He had some really nice claws on there, but he had like 3 variations on it. I think I got all of them.
Yeah, I like the Hasbro won't reuse them, but those X-Force claws, those are some of the best ones they did.
Yeah, I'd say the X-Force Wolverine ones, the thicker ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, yeah.
And yes, I am, men's room. I am still painting Hulk heads. And I will still be, probably at the end of the stream, I'll have work to do.
But outside of those Wolverine claws, Corey's got some real nice ones up on his website.
Yeah.
You just got to shave down the curvature on them at the end where the plastic, the flashing is still on it, just to shave it down so it'll fit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it in today because they had me at work like 16 hours the last 2 days, the last 3 days actually, man. I was going to go in today and I said, screw it, I'm not going in.
Good. You need some time for you.
I'm tired of chasing people around and misbehaving at the Blues Fest. Adults are working kids sometimes.
Modesto, what do you know about Boston?
You mean Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No, Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, Boston, Massachusetts. I thought you said Austin.
Me too.
Not much about Boston. I've never been through there.
Okay. Mama Dagobi got to go there, and I'm trying to get some intel on the city.
It's one of the places I still got to go, and it ain't for the damn clam chowder.
Okay.
It's on my bucket list. There, Canada, Thailand, a few other spots. I mean, I've been to, 18 countries in 9 years, so I've still got a few places I got to hit up.
Hey, go to Canada.
A really big tea party there one time.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
So just don't drink the water.
Wait, we talking about Boston or Mexico?
Just don't go drinking the tea water.
You can eat the clams that come out of the water.
Yeah, it's probably about as healthy as drinking water out of the Chicago River here.
Ah, got you. Impending doom, indeed.
Yeah, infectious colitis is probably a big factor.
Like what happened? I drank the water.
But you didn't even got to drink the water. I caught infectious colitis when I was 7 years old from the water because I used to do illegal toxic dumping in the river and the lake, and it just went in through my feet, through the pores of my feet, and then I got activated like 4 months later when I was at a beach and it was so hot that you had to run across the sand because you couldn't walk it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my feet just started getting red and they started crawling up to like mid calf, and then they took me to the hospital. The doctor was like, well, if you didn't get him here any sooner, we're gonna have to amputate both his legs at the knee down.
God dang.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Well,
my mom and dad weren't.
congratulations on surviving that
They
one.
could have gone for a huge lawsuit on that one, but they missed that one.
But where's Modesto? He's rich.
Don't get in the water and what'd you say, Chicago?
Yeah, don't get in the water because I mean they've been doing like purification, all that stuff, but I mean you got so many, who knows how many hundreds of thousands of damn barrels of toxic waste that all these big companies were just dumping in the river and in the lakes. Once it gets to that sludge, you know, it gets embedded down there, and I know they're not dragging that big magnet across trying to get all that stuff up. So that stuff is in the sediment, it's in the water. I mean, the chance of there hasn't been many cases of it, but the thing is, I mean, it could just like stay it hibernates in your body for a long time, depending on how it activates, because a lot of times it gets activated with heat. But the sand usually in Chicago isn't that hot where you can't walk across it. I just happened to be an unseasonably hot day that year.
Mm.
Good evening, Stephen.
Good evening, Crater.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Getting tired of looking at green heads.
So I went on Amazon, and I got some.
That could be some trouble for your wallet. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
what is that?
It's that clay, but in small cups.
Oh, cool. The Fix It.
Yeah. I still have the package.
Is that from Aves or no?
Huh?
Aves Fix It.
Oh, that's Aves. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Aves.
Yeah, the good stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna wait until I get on here to try it.
Yeah.
But I couldn't wait. So what I decided to do.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. The men's room had the most viewed show ever on Friday.
Oh, what are we at?
So what I decided to do was to was to try out some of the clay on this. I put it in the head, in this head here. And
Did you redo the head?
And I used a plastic wrap to cover this up. And just pressured as far down that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And now it won't come out. It won't come out unless I pop it out.
Good deal.
So,
I love Fix It. It's so easy to use, where you can just use water to smooth it.
Yeah, that stuff is good, man.
So I'm not sure if that's the right neck height.
Pull it up closer. You might want to go down a little bit further.
Probably just fuzz.
Yeah, just not too much. Just maybe an eighth.
Yeah.
Are you making Jill Valentine?
Huh?
Is that supposed to be Jill Valentine?
It's supposed to be Jill Valentine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she normally has a long neck, but I think maybe about an eighth of an inch lower, you might be just about right.
What's the body made from?
I'm going to sand this a little bit to get it down more.
Mm-hmm.
The torso is from I keep forgetting Tie Point Mary.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Though I'm probably gonna do a bit of a modification on that. And what I'm gonna do later is probably replace this part of the torso from here down all the way down here, and the arms. Once I get another copy of this.
Oh yeah.
Big body.
The greatest body ever made by Hasbro.
My favorite Potter figure.
So I'm not gonna take this. I'm pretty sure I said this on the last stream, but I'm not gonna take this one apart. because this is my only copy.
Yeah, you always want to wait till you get this extra one just before you start ripping into the figure. If you're wanting to keep the figure as is.
If you want to know where I got the head, it's from eBay.
Yes, sir. Keon?
I was gonna say you didn't tell me that. I have no Shrieks left.
Oh. Well, I got one on my Spider-Man shelf. That'll be there for. That'll be there for. I got one set, and that will not be touched. Now, all the rest of them are fair game.
And now I got to look for
one on sale. It's like, I added to the cart.
Yeah, when it comes to street bodies over here, yeah, I basically buy them on a need basis. I think I'm gonna need the Gobi. We need.
We always needing over here.
All right.
We got the Siren is on a street body, so when she goes on clearance, I'm gonna pick up some of those.
Yeah, she might be a peg warmer just because she doesn't seem like she's going to do that hot with not having the head.
Didn't give her a screaming head, and that's how she uses her powers.
Yep. Because I mean, they had this one casts that were on eBay, and they had 1/12. They completely sold out of a screaming head, but I had the 1/18 scale, so could probably shrink it down maybe.
I looked up on how to use the clay. And they said that, and some people said that you need to use gloves.
Yeah, to mix it. Yeah, because it activates. You don't want to.
You don't want it on your hands when it starts activating.
I had an allergic reaction to it, like an idiot. So it just depends on the person. Though some people it don't bother.
Yeah, it don't bother me none. But I saw one girl. She was just with regular resin. She wound up getting some kind of real bad medical condition, a respiratory thing, where she's got pretty much the rest of her life her respiratory's all messed up.
Yeah, I saw her too. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
That's I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few who's been lucky enough where I use it with my bare hands and I have no issues with it.
That's maybe because we're from the old school. You know, we did stupid stuff back in the day and played with mercury and all the other fun stuff. So our bodies are pretty tainted already. There's not much that can really mess it up any further.
Back in the, I got like a vat of like a chemical mix upstairs. It's spray oven cleaner and mix. I use that forever, just straight up that in a jar. And then I mix some super cleaning with it too, so it's super toxic.
And now we know why Jared's favorite character is Hulk.
Then I'm like, I'll drop something in there. It's like every now and then I'll fish it out with a spoon or something like that. And every now and then it's like, hell of it, reach in and get it. Like,
so
the biggest issue with that stuff though is it's a degreaser, so it's going to pull all the oils out of your hand. They're going to dry up.
It's like Cavicide does that mess.
So for this one,
I'm in the old school thing where go out in the woods on a riding trip and pack your lunch, your hands covered in dirt and filth, and get your sandwich out and eat it.
Yep, I remember
that. Been there, done that.
Delish.
The contrast between the white bread and the dirty, greasy hands.
It's just seasoning.
Just help the dog go down a little better.
Release the flavor.
So for this figure,
we were building our immune systems up for the C word.
Oh yeah.
Well, I had it 3 times. It didn't kill me, so you know.
Yeah. YouTube just don't like us to say the full word.
Full word, yeah. It's kind of the other word. I couldn't say for a long time.
Do what now?
Kind of the other word, start with a C.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple C words I don't like you say.
Yeah.
all right. So is that gonna go? All right. So what I plan on doing for this one is to cover up the legs, and I actually wanted to ask a question about something.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can cover all this up with the clay, still keep the rotation in the thigh.
Yeah.
What I would do is I would pop the thigh out first before you did that. Then you can put it on there. Then you can sand down. Once you put it back together, you can sand down the seam.
Well, I'm gonna get some water then.
Yeah, you want to heat and pop those hip joints out of the thigh. That way you don't have to even worry about. You can just add the pop to it, then let it sit up and do some sand, a little bit of sanding, clean up on the top, and put together, then sand to even it out.
So you're talking not talking about sanding on the sides, but you're talking about sanding on the top.
Yep. Like these boots I'm working on for hard case. I've been putting sculpt on the bottoms. I popped it out of the shin piece, the upper part of the leg. Then once I get done resculpting these boots, I'll put them back together. But if I want to resculpt the upper shin too, I can just work on it with sleeves. Then once I put it back together.
Well, one of the things I'm kind of afraid of doing is actually popping these out because once you pop them back in, I am not like 100% sure if it'll either tighten or loosen the swivel.
Oh, it's fine. I pop them out all the time.
Yeah, man.
Is it on a mushroom pad?
The hip is normally like a harder plastic. Squeeze the upper hip part. Is it a hard plastic?
Mm-hmm.
You're good. The thigh should be a softer plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're good to go.
Yeah, they're both hard plastic.
Yeah, you're fine, man. You ain't gonna bother nothing.
Is the hip hard plastic or is it soft plastic? I mean, the thigh.
If it's the Blue Mary body, the hip piece is hard plastic and the thigh is soft.
It's one of those AEW wrestling figures.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was the Blue Mary.
It's the AEW wrestling figures. This is Orange Cassidy.
I don't know.
I have not ever worked. I mean, that's a double negative. That means I did work on one. I have never worked on a AEW wrestling figure. Get the words out properly.
Well,
So
one of the things I liked about this figure, and one of the things I didn't like about the figure, is actually both the same thing. I like that they had the top bar of the pants kind of a rubber plastic, so he's able to put his hands in his pocket because that's kind of his gimmick. What I didn't like is that they had that same rubber, go all the way down to his knees.
Are they supposed to be like shorts or something, or like long shorts?
No, from what I can tell, they're supposed to be like
just like an overlay,
jeans, sweatpants.
So they put an overlay over top of the thigh swivel where you couldn't use it.
Well, you can use that, so you just couldn't move the character's leg up. Like it's soft enough to where you can move it up, but
just limits the articulation.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
kind of like McFarlane does.
Yeah.
With the rubber overlays.
I actually got the idea of this from one of the McFarlane figures, because he has that like what people call a rubber diaper.
Yeah.
Man diapers.
Yeah, the man diapers or whatever. Well, what I decided to do, and risking it because this is the only figure I have of the wrestler, is cut the legs part off, and I learned that his hands, you can't see him past this point. You can't see his hand past this point. So
as long as you shave enough off, you should be fine.
Yeah, you'll be good, man.
So that's what I did, and watching Express's tutorials, on that clay kind of gave me the idea. Well, I could probably just copy the detail onto this with that clay,
Yep.
and it would improve the movement, and it'll probably even look better.
Well, a lot of people when the clay is still soft, they go over it with like a plastic bag that kind of adds the markings of detail from like pants or something.
Like what?
Like if you just, I heard that you can grab like a napkin or like a plastic bag and just like bunch it up, kind of loose though, and just go over the clay while it's still soft, and it'll look like natural detail from pants.
Yeah, like the wrinkles and the formations.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
talking about.
It's basically like you're going like a stipple of the material with a texture.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or if there's texture on the rubber overlay, you can even use that if you want to like touch the clay while it's still a little bit soft. That way it might even copy the detail from the rubber overlay.
Yeah.
Look at you guys being helpful and giving out information. You guys are awesome.
Right.
We aim to please.
Better than community.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to heat this up with hot water from the sink. Hopefully, actually,
What
Yeah.
I do is I get a microwave safe container, put some water in it, heat it up
Yep.
for about 2.5, 3 minutes. Then I'll drop the figure in there for about 30 seconds to a minute.
That's what I do. I usually get like the big glass measuring cup, the big one, just drop them in there. After about 3-4 minutes of heat and time.
You will need boiling water. Just the hot water out of the spigot won't get hot
It ain't
enough.
gonna work.
Yeah.
I used the hot water before when I was replacing the arms on the Ranger figures before they released the Wild Force.
I know the different places react differently. I mean, if you do it, you're gonna have to put more force behind it. Just know that. Like,
You
Yeah,
want
I
to
know.
take it apart?
That's where you're talking about like you might well mess the rotations up. If it's not enough hot water, you can actually damage the plastic just by popping them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You might loosen the peg. It might make the peg a little bit bigger than it won't. It'll be a loose peg.
and that's why if you go ahead and do the boiling hot, because like worst case scenario with that, man, all you gotta do is throw some cold water on top of it. You'll cool it back off.
Hip joints are
Exactly.
usually 2 pieces too, and they're where they're hard plastic, they can be brittle.
Yeah.
If it's not hot enough when you prying the joint out, you can
Snap it.
Just take the time. Don't
heat is key.
if you this is going to be one of your customs that you want to make. Don't take no shortcuts.
Don't have pass.
Yeah, don't cut corners. You might regret it because you're gonna have a whole lot more work in store for you trying to repair it if you can repair it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't take long to boil some water in a cup and just dip it in there, or even use a hair dryer.
Yeah.
Like
Hair dryer
don't,
works.
you know what? I haven't really used boiling water much. I use a hair dryer. I've always used a hair dryer, and you know what? Be a little patient, and it'll heat up the plastic enough. It'll just come off so easy. Like don't try to force the joint.
Well, right now I don't have a hair dryer. I should probably
Use a
invest
boiling
in one.
water then.
Yeah, just get you a big container that's microwave safe and just boil the water up to 2-3 minutes and just dump it in there.
Rock with it, homie. Rock with it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Even a coffee mug, man. Just fill it up with
Yeah.
water, throw it in the microwave. Those legs will fit in there.
That's usually actually what I do. I'll throw a coffee mug in for 3 minutes and just.
But I would invest in a hair dryer because once you paint the parts,
Yeah, you don't want to put them
You
in
can't
the water.
boil it again. Yeah, your
Yeah.
paint will peel right off.
Hmm.
It turns into a bad
even
day.
if you seal it'll if it's sealed and you put it in hot water, your sealer will just haze up and turn white.
I do need to figure out what kind of paint I need to use for this. It was kind of like a bit of a I don't know, maybe baby blue.
What you probably from looking at it, you white and blue, you can mix it up, just eyeball it, and you can get it close.
You want
Yeah.
them to look like jeans? Do
Well-
you want them to look like jeans, or you want that exact same color?
The exact same color to match it.
Are you trying to match it?
What
Yeah.
he's asking, do you want to do a full paint job and make them look more realistic, like regular jeans?
I mean, I could.
What you can do with that?
Well,
you
there's
actually- Go ahead, Hulk Smash.
I was just gonna say this.
Can you excuse me for a minute? I gotta go yell at my cat.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
That
Yours listens.
oh, what happened?
Mine's
there?
kind of listens.
I didn't say it. Listen, listen. I was sitting there trying to get things ready for the stream upstairs on the computer upstairs, and when she wants to go outside, she tries to knock everything down.
Sounds all right. Cat's spiteful.
It's like,
back there.
I don't care what you're doing. Pay attention to me. I want outside now.
That's why my cat is named Dio Brando.
Did you go watch The Craftsman yet or no?
Yeah, crass, man.
That crazy, and it cracks me up when he talks.
Yeah, it does.
He's got
Where-
some killer knowledge. Drop.
Where's he out of? Louisiana or something?
I'm not sure.
I was trying to pinpoint his accent, but I'm having trouble with it. I was like, I know it's somewhere south, but I don't know where.
Look, man, that man is out of your wildest dreams, okay? Out of your fantasy. Because it's crass, man.
Barry White of customizing.
We're giving him so much free advertising right now.
That's last week and this week.
He's
Maybe he'll pop by. Hey, guys, thanks. You're welcome.
pretty awesome. I like when I first started my YouTube channel. A friend of mine found one of Toy Ploys, like repair tutorials.
Yeah.
He's big into collecting Microman figures.
Oh, God.
And we used one of Toy Ploy's tutorials, and I put a link to the original. We did it for this channel, fixing his. I told him I'm using this is Toy Ploy's fix. All credit goes to him. There's a link to his video. He ended up liking it and subscribing to me.
That's what's up.
I don't think I've watched any of Toy Ploy stuff in a while.
People it's weird. Some people give him crap for fixing no toys
Why?
because they try to say he's not fixed them right.
Well, man, get over with yourself. God dang. Everybody's a critic. Let's see you do it.
It's his. He can fix it how he wants to.
Right.
There's always going to be somebody hating on it.
Sardo, are you still there?
Mommy.
You quiet, man. You like waiting in the cut, like you want to jump on us or something.
Oh no. I knew where I fit in.
He's just forming his posse to jump at us.
Oh, you know, he's actually he rolls with this group called the Rejecticons. I'm trying to bring him over to us, you know.
Yeah, we're group.
I wouldn't mind doing more Transformer content on the
That
channel.
and through live stream.
All right, so here's how the Cyclops is coming along, guys. There you go.
Nope.
Good.
That's a good one right there.
Looking good.
So, like I said, I got me some. I found a bunch of Age of Apocalypse Cyclopses, so let's pop it on and see how it looks.
Yeah, I grabbed a few of those when Target had them for $6.89 or something, $6.86 or something like that.
All right, here we go, guys.
There you go.
Looks good.
Gene.
Are you painting the arm black or no?
I don't know
Oh,
yet.
wait. Because I painted mine up. Well, I showed you guys last time. I just got to get a different set of boots.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't show you?
No, you didn't show me.
Hold up, I will grab it.
I think that's the night you were out with after surgery or something.
Okay, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking about giving them. I don't know. I want your opinion. How about giving them these boots?
Oh, those are good ones off the Citizen V.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know how they look on Cyclops.
I think we're good. Once you hit him with yellow, we good. He won NVC2 right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna have a little bit of a flare because I guess unless I feel like replacing his whole goddamn arm, which means I have to crack the chest.
Oh.
It's the newer pinless arms too for the
Mm-hmm.
My dental disappeared.
Nope.
He did it on purpose. He's running from his responsibilities.
I tell you, man, I hate that leave button right there where my damn thumb always goes.
I understand all too well.
All right, so pull them out of the packaging. So let me see.
Well, guys, our mascot fell asleep on us, so he won't be popping his little head up tonight.
Oh man.
All right, so there you go. So
Nice.
painted everything up in there. So I shaved everything down, and then so everything's painted. There's no rub. So I scraped it down pretty far down, and then I used some of that dye.
Oh,
and I just kind of lightly went over, and I let it seep into the plastic, and then I went over it with some acrylic.
Okay. Well, see,
and then painted the boots, but I got to get new boots. I don't want these boots. These are the ones off of Blade.
Okay. Well, I was showing everybody when you popped off the Citizen V boots are these, man. Have you seen these?
Hold on.
Oh, those ones with the wraps?
Yeah, it comes with that guy.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, these are really good. And Citizen V's aren't expensive.
And then I took the hair out because I still got to paint the beard on it, but I did manage to get the claw marks in his face.
Nice.
The Sleepwalker was a part of that sale, and he's got the different style wrap boots. They're not the same as the Citizen V boots.
You know what? I actually might be able to use that Sleepwalker body. Because like I said, I'm doing a classic Cyclops from like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, so you're not gonna do a 3-day shadow or nothing, right? You're not putting like a 3-day shadow or nothing, right?
No. See, I've got like 3 Age of Apocalypse Cyclopses because I got a store down here. Me and the wife actually went by it today, and I picked up 3 of them for $1 each.
Jeez. They had a ton of them on the shelves over here at Target, but they would not reduce the price on them. They were still $19 like a week or so ago, and I'm like, I'm not paying that.
Heck no.
Oh,
They had like 20 or 30 of them just sitting on the shelves, and I'm like, man, you guys need to clearance these damn things already.
Yeah, they get a little greedy sometimes. I'm about to go pop these boots off and see how they look.
And for everybody watching the stream tonight, if you got any questions about customizing, feel free to ask. We got a pretty good panel that can answer a lot of questions.
Except for you, Sardo.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Keeping it real.
Yeah, we haven't had anybody really ask too many questions tonight. Last week they were asking.
Keeping it real, limited appeal.
Hey, if you don't mind, Jared, Sardo's got those customs I did. If anybody wants to see them,
Oh yeah.
because I've been lazy.
I'll put them on solo layout so you can.
Okay. We'll make some room.
There you go, Sardo. It's up to you, buddy.
You got the
All right.
stage, sir.
it's your show now.
All right.
Chill for me.
I will always.
Let
Let me make some room. Make some room. Get some stuff out of the way.
Because out of everybody, I'm the only one trying to make a business out of this. Shield for me. I am right. I ain't stepping on nobody's toes, am I, Jared?
No.
The warm tea of capitalism. Yeah. All right, hold on.
Did you just say the warm teeth of capitalism?
Oh yeah. All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna start with one that everybody knows is first. I got this right. I got the hair. I got the Sam Jackson from Pulp Fiction. I'm how well that's showing up on camera. That's one.
That's great, man.
Oh yeah.
What
and
body?
luckily Marvel provided a body for it straight up.
Okay, is that the Coulson body?
It's the young Nick Fury body from
okay.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
The head sculpt there. All because I had him do him. I had his partner John Travolta, also known as Vincent Vega in the movie. So here's that.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
This is the Happy body. I can't remember the name. Marvel.
Happy Hogan.
That's it. Yeah.
That's a good body.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the Sam Jackson body. Before I guess it's being a heavier body, but I think it's a good contrast. I kind of figured John Travolta was probably a little bit chubbier.
Yeah, he was starting to get a little man belly there going at right around that time.
Yeah, and let's see what else I got here. Also got this. I don't know if it got shown, but I also have a custom Baroness,
Mm-hmm.
complete with nuclear missiles up front.
What's that
Oh, is that what we're calling them now?
What's that Marvel character that's got the red streak in her hair?
oh no! Actually, I had him add that just because I like a red streak in the hair, so I just had to do it for fun.
You talking about Victoria Hand?
Yeah, that's it. She could actually you can almost say you make complaints about the cleavage. You can say, well, it's Victoria Hand working with Cobra.
There you go.
Cobra.
There you go. So. That works too. All right, let's see what else. And this is recent.
It's not the people
it's not completely done yet.
You got boobs. How dare you?
That killed me, man. That blew my mind.
I'm a big Fight Club fan, and so I had him do me.
I saw people were roasting that dude.
Yeah, custom Tyler Durden. Fight Club here.
Oh, that's pretty good right there.
Yeah. I'm currently waiting on a leather coat. Should be here either tomorrow or Tuesday, and a little wife beat I'm gonna throw on him.
Did you get that bleeding off that came from the wash?
I did not, but as soon as I see you, I'll throw them right at you.
All right.
I saw people were roasting that dude that complained about the cleavage.
Good.
Oh yeah. They were just one guy in particular. Well, actually, honestly, it was just one dude. He just hated on the passion. Like sincerely hated it. And this one right here, which is more or less just a kit bash. I got a whole story going on with
oh God, is that my opinion?
Yeah, it's my opinion. Yeah, it's Con Luis. I mean, but he did repaint the face, so he did make it look a little bit like a real human face versus being all shiny. And let's see, what else? What else did you do? Oh well, I'll show this one up. He did one of my bat soldiers. I've been calling this one affectionately Goldie. Gave it a red visor. Did the arms in gold.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was actually looks real sharp. Real stands out. And the ones all back here too. He did the visor on those. And
I have nothing for WIP IT Sundays.
Well, actually, you are working on something, but you'll get to it whenever you do. I'm not gonna rush you.
Yeah, Dawn's gonna take me some time, buddy.
Oh, I know. I'm not rushing. You get done when you get done.
Y'all heard that, people? When you order a custom, let them do their job.
Yeah.
Let's see. I believe.
If anybody checks out like the playlist on like a lot of the tutorials, those tutorials were done making one figure in that prime, and it took a long time to make that.
Yeah, dude. You're slow, Jared. You're getting old.
Yeah. Well, this is a somewhat of because this is another Baroness. Didn't you kind of just make a body just for fun? And I just said, let me have it.
Oh, yeah, it was an oops body.
Yeah.
Wait, it's what? Wait, what body is that?
It's literally an oops body.
Yeah, he just throws it together. I said, I'm like, you know what? You're not gonna change that. Here's some money, give it to me.
I was literally just bored, just making stuff.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Oh yeah, I had my Baroness's head, so I just threw it on there. So I got another Baroness. I've been kind of calling her Catsuit Baroness. Kind of works.
So I removed the sockets.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Came all clean, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, see, we told you. Nothing to worry about, buddy. Worst case scenario, you know.
So now what?
Now you work.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Now the work begins.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you're going over top of the legs a little bit, you might want to take a little. You're wanting to cover the complete legs, right? I understand correctly?
Yeah.
You might want to just take a little bit of sandpaper and just
Stuff
scuff the material up.
Just sand this up.
Yep.
It's not too much. Just run over it lightly.
That's a tasty burger. I guess that was
There you go.
Baroness.
I can't find any sandpaper right now, but I do have.
Fine paint pen.
Anyone recommend
A lot of people use Gundam paint pens.
Gundam paint pens. I haven't used them that much myself. I've used Gundam markers. I haven't used the paint pens.
Yeah,
All right, let me. I use a lot of Gundam crap because I have a lot of Gundams, and let me just warn you, if you go in there halving it, it's gonna show.
I had this
What's up, my little bud?
this Fowler. Would that work?
Brand of fine paint pens instead of brand if. Gotcha.
I don't got any suggestion for fine paint pens. That's a hard one there.
Yeah, as you I was gonna say, as you can see, but you can't see right now. I'm using teeny tiny fine tip paintbrush paint eyes.
What size do you use, Jared? Oh no.
This is a 000.
Oh, speaking of which, Modesto, I'm a brag to you now.
What's up?
That awesome lady customizer you said doesn't have time for people.
Yeah.
She has time for me, homie.
No, I said she didn't have time because she was going through stuff.
Well, she decided I was worth talking to. So in your face.
It was like her mental health was, getting challenged and some other stuff in her life, so she was like really off for a while. But I know Hulk Smash and her used to chit chat back and forth quite a bit.
Well, she likes my smiling person, my great personality to kiss my ass.
Yeah. Is your personality or your custom with the WMDs?
There you go.
Christina, is that Christina you're talking about?
Yeah, Christina Conan.
Her work's beautiful.
Yeah. I didn't know she was in Australia.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know either until you said that.
Yeah, like she's so sweet. She made me feel like a freaking king, man.
Molotov. I bought one of those. I have not used it yet. The chrome pins.
You can hear the funny thing about those chrome pins. Do you know you can crack them bad boys open and run them through an airbrush?
Yep.
You can buy the refills too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what everybody does with them. They spray them. They don't use them direct through the marker.
They don't come with fine pin. Yeah.
Only bad thing with those too, it's like you can't really mess with it though. If you clear coat them, a lot of times it'll dull it up. You won't get that shine anymore.
It is like plain old silver paint at that point.
You got to use use all-clad. You got to use all-clad.
I was watching an episode of Adam Savage's show. He's got on YouTube. What is it? Tested or whatever it is.
It's tested.
He was using those, and he said he found a clear coat that you can use with Molotov, and it keeps the chrome.
It eats the chrome?
I don't remember what he said it was. It might be the all-clad. I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched it.
Now, the thing about all-clad is you better have a goddamn respirator. That stuff ain't no joke. It's good, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. You want a true metal finish? All-clad is your best friend.
I think he's working on a prop gun or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was using that Molotov, and he was talking about that sealer. But should be able to find it. It's one of his build videos.
So I don't know if Turbo Dork actually sells a chrome paint because their stuff is really good. But
no, it's all color shifting.
Yeah, if they made a chrome, I think they'd have a good product there because their stuff's pretty amazing, but it's super toxic. You definitely need a respirator when you're spraying that stuff.
Yeah, it's got micro metals or something in it, right?
Yeah, it's got micro metal flake in there.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, you definitely want to wear a respirator with that.
Nobody wants to get that crap.
How much should I send this down?
Just lightly. Don't go crazy on it. You just want to scuff it up so it has something to adhere to.
Yeah, you just want to
So like this
texture. That looks like it should be fine.
Yeah. You just don't want to sand out too much down.
Yeah.
Using a file?
Yeah. I don't have any sandpaper on me right now, but I have these tools right here.
I've been using the fine metal. Have y'all seen them like the fine metal brushes you can get?
I just use those for my files.
All right.
I've been thinking about round files. I haven't got any yet.
So I've actually trying to throw on some gloves.
But I've actually hit those fine metal brushes on a figure when I just want to scuff it up enough for the paint in here.
Yeah.
And as long as you don't go crazy with it, I haven't had any problems with it.
I use old school, just emery boards and sandpaper.
Funny thing is, Jared, I think I'm older than you. So when you say old school, I laugh.
Well, I'm 45, so
Never mind, you win.
Yeah.
I'm probably the oldest guy in the group right here.
I'm probably the youngest guy in the group.
But Desta, what are you, like 90?
Pushing it. I'll be 48 this year.
Oh, well, it's all good. Never mind. I was talking all this trash, and I ain't even hit 40 just yet. Me nor Sardo. We're almost there, guys. We're almost grown.
don't tell me that you're older than me.
We're almost old.
Get off my lawn!
Damn whippersnappers.
Leave us alone, old man.
Y'all even tracked my yard?
It was and we had to walk up the hill both ways, and we liked it.
I need you to explain how that works.
So another question I have
Different routes.
is, does the all right? It has to be 50-50 between the two clays.
Yeah.
But
Well,
does
okay,
that-
here's how that works. So 50-50 gives you the perfect consistency as far as malleability and hardness. Now, depending on which way you go, depends on how malleable it'll be after it's dry. If you go, I think it's 70-30, you get a very flexible clay after it's dried.
Now, with the fix it I've experienced, though, it does take a 50-50.
Oh, is it?
If you don't put enough in there, it won't harden.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking about with green stuff.
Yeah, green stuff you can do the flexible stuff, do the mixes like that.
Now you can mix green stuff with fix it.
Yeah, you were saying that
I'm
last
trying to-
week.
Yeah, there's a
I'm trying to finish up these whole kit heads. And
All
right
right.
now I'm getting the white in the eyes, and
Do you think it's okay to use this to pick some off, or do I use something else?
Oh, to pick it off?
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but then you got to clean your file.
Yeah.
What do you recommend I use?
Because I have those same file set, but I don't use that to get to pick it out. I mean, you can use, what is that? Do you got anything with a scoop or anything? You can even do it with your fingers.
You have a sculpting tool?
I don't think I have sanding tools.
You got an old spoon?
Huh? I can get a
Old
plastic.
spoon?
I can get like
Yeah.
a plastic spoon.
It'll snap off.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty rigid.
what I use, if I can find it,
Let me see.
I can get a
my
toothpick.
sculpting tool.
Yep.
This sculpting end, and the bottom end has a spoon shaped at the end of it. So I'll just dig out a chunk with the bottom end, clean it off.
Yeah.
What I used last time was my X-Acto knife.
I mean, you can. You can, I mean, but you got to wipe the excess off the blade if you got a little bit on there.
Yeah, because that stuff will harden and your blade is ruined.
That's what I did. After I oh dang, I cut my glove.
Let's not do that, man. We ain't rushing nobody's emergency. Like, hey, what happened, guys? Well, what happened was
All of this what happened was
It's okay. No harm was done. I just need to replace the glove.
For the recommending craft.
Oh, and Dragon Knives was thanking us for recommend the Craftman channel. He's the Barry White. He's truly the Barry White of customizer. Yes, sir.
So I just need to take what? Probably that much off. Probably.
Well, his most recent one, I think he was he was trying out using pewter to make injection molds.
oh yeah, I saw that.
I think it's the last one he put up because he made his own injection mold with that kit.
Yeah, he does 3D print it like injection molds, which they seem to look pretty good. The plastic, the material he uses just got just under the melting temperature of the resin, so it works out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Young Padawan, if you use the Force, you will feel out what you need to do. The answer lies not within you, but in the heart of battle.
okay. You went from Star Wars to Street Fighter. Do not use the dark though.
Live long and prosper. The fourth.
You are using like two completely different lines from two.
What was it? What was it? What's her name said? The force is female.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, that lady. I was trying not to mention her name, man. You know, it's like a goblin.
Oh.
You know, we're gremlin. She's a goddamn goblin.
So, is that good enough? Or...
Oh, damn. So LinkTree said we're all kids. He's 58.
We're at least goons, right? Check goblin.
Oh, God.
Or do I need to add more to the other?
Not Tree. He's 58. Oh,
yep.
Wow.
So he called us all kids.
Well, hey, these kids is learning you then. What now?
I'm 28, so.
Oh, God, you're a baby.
20, jeez.
So
I remember those years.
So is this good enough?
Me too. I didn't use a while.
Yeah, that's 1-to-1 ratio. That looks good.
Yep.
All right.
What I do, I roll them in tubes.
Yep. And then keep twisting them up.
Then just keep beating.
Who's 58?
And then there you go. Twist them up together, form up, then do the same process over and over again.
Apparently, one of our awesome viewers is 58.
Apparently, someone said you're supposed to do this for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. You got to mix it. Yeah. You can mix it for like 5 to 10. Yeah.
Just want to make sure it's an even color, too.
Yeah. Uniformity, friend. Uniformity.
Yeah. If you see any marbling in it, you know you still got to work at it.
Yeah, hey, who said they were 58?
That was LinkTree.
LinkTree 2.
And when are you going to be 48?
I'm going to be 48 in July.
So what, are you 10 years younger?
Yeah.
You got me beat by 3 months.
I got you beat by 3 months?
Yeah.
God dang, Hope.
Yeah, man. I look good for my age, don't I?
You do, man. I'm sitting here thinking you're a goddamn teenager.
Yeah,
So
right?
it's probably going to take like, what, 4 hours to cure?
That stuff, it sets up pretty quick. As in,
I don't even have water with me. Crap.
Let's get you a little cup of water.
Yeah, if you got like little Dixie cups or something like that, it's good to like dip your fingers in it and work it.
Agua.
All right, that's good enough.
Oh yeah. Well, you might be older than me, but I don't know.
You ain't got nothing for it.
Right back.
I mean, I do, but there's this thing called a YouTube algorithm, so I'm trying to play nice. Trust me, I can straight go south. But I know if I crawl down that rabbit hole, there is no coming back.
Yeah.
I gave up.
So that's one of the beauty things. If you skin tone mixed up, if they don't stay perfectly within the lines for the eyes, I can go back and touch it up.
Hey, Jared, what's the skin tone you use from Citadel?
Kessel Flesh, I believe is what it was.
Okay, that's the one I was using too. Well, so here's what I do. I don't know how well you can see that Cyclops' skin tone. I had to shoot you a picture of it, but what I've learned is I start off with a base of Bugman's Glow.
Mm-hmm.
So I go Bugman's Glow, which is this, and I'm doing a real slow go. So I'm watering everything down. So I go Bugman's Glow, then I go up to Cadian Flesh Tone, watered down. Then I will end up on Kislev Flesh, or sometimes Unger Flesh. And that's what's giving me it'll give me good shading, highlighting, and all that stuff. And then you just shade and highlight everything in on.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to go. I've been studying a lot of people to do like a lot of realism and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to work with shades and all that good stuff. Now, if you want to get real intricate, and you can do some stippling, but you gotta go from like literally a translucent yellow to a translucent blue to a translucent red. And this is like with the red, you gotta dot it. So you know how to tap, brush tap.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta brush tap the red on there, so it looks like you got little droplets of red. And then you'll go over finally with whatever your final flesh tone is gonna be, as thin as you can, and you layer upon layer until you get it perfect. But it comes out if you the sad part is you can't really see it on that, but it's how I'm starting to get like realistic flesh tones. It looks like real skin. But no, anybody wants to try it, it is a goddamn process.
Yep. Anything that looks good is a process.
All right, so I'm trying to fill in the cracks.
And something I know we can all say is we're always learning.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is like my second or third, or probably fifth attempt.
You know how to do everything and know it all. And why are you watching us?
Yeah, for real. You should be teaching.
Well, it's always good to
You should be helping out other people too.
to ask one of the professionals for help. And by professionals, I mean you all.
I wouldn't say professionals. I'd say professors.
Professor.
Well,
Right.
I appreciate being professional.
Oh, compared to me and compared to me, you all are the masters. I'm just a student.
Yeah, whatever. We appreciate it. My God, I want to quote Helsing Abridged so bad right now.
All right.
Have y'all seen that?
Hellsinger Bridge from Team 4-Star.
Yes.
I've seen some of them, yeah.
I'm thinking about Alucard's lines right now. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll say I don't give a shit.
You can't say it on our stream, fool. You'll get us demonetized.
My bad. Quieting down now.
That doesn't look that bad, I guess.
That's a guy on the stream I caught last night. He's like during the stream last night, and they demonetized the stream because they were saying stuff they shouldn't say.
Mhm.
That and music would do it.
Yep, that too.
Well, actually, music would get you like flagged. No. Like, do you have permission? Like, I guess. I mean, I own the music.
Yep.
Like, do you own it?
But that's one thing that's come in handy. My friend that does the comic book unboxings,
Mm-hmm.
he did the intro music for the channel.
Oh, cool.
So they can't copy strike that, or he's got a lawsuit. You can sue somebody.
That'd be awesome. Like, hey, buddy, thanks for the free cash.
I have an instrumental I used to use. I need to go back to using it. It was made for a family member of mine. And I was like, hey, can I use the instrumental? I was like, yeah, I don't care. Like, you sure?
Like
I had permission. Yeah, go for it. Thanks.
He had that song. He had the song recorded on like an electronic pedal.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, dude, don't ever erase that pedal. It's like, oh, I'll be all right. And it's like, dude, don't erase that pedal. Go buy you another one. That's your proof.
Right, so it's already covered. So right now, what I'm doing is just kind of.
I did not. Do you need me to? Is it cold in the room or? Sorry, guys.
Cool. You putting the wrinkles in?
Yeah, I'm putting wrinkles in with this fowler.
Did you go over water yet or no?
Not yet, but do you think it's safe to do this without gloves now?
I never use gloves. I'm just crazy like that, but you can use gloves.
I use gloves because, well, this is my first time using this. Not my first time, but my second time using this.
Well, some people do have allergic reactions to it. I'm not one of those people, so.
Yep, so I see with Desto. Do you suffer from mesothelioma?
I don't know. Infectious colitis, and then since the military pumped me so many different damn foreign bodies and drugs, not much really affects me. You know, I had 8 injections of anthrax.
God dang.
Dang.
You can see this.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not too worried about the C thing or any of that other stuff because it's like, you know, the amount of crap that got pumped into my body throughout the 9 years of service. It's like all that other stuff is kind of like Kool-Aid.
I want what Modesto's on.
I tell you what, when I got out of the service, I didn't have a cold. I didn't catch the flu, nothing for like almost 7 or 8 years before I finally started getting the sniffle.
I think there's a super soldier out here.
And didn't even get frozen in a block of ice.
This man's out here doing God's work.
All right.
Oh,
Where's my example knife? There it is.
closest thing I got to that was
Let's see.
when my nephews were little. They'd hit daycare all the time, and every time they'd leave, I'd get sick as hell. And finally, I got where I didn't.
I really
man.
thought you were about to say the closest thing you got to being frozen a block of ice. I was gonna say what?
No, yeah, man, schools are just like the breeding grounds for every single foreign antibody and germ there is, man. I always, every time my daughter comes home, I'm like, man, I hope I don't get something.
Oh, thanks, Modesto. We're sending my baby back to daycare as of tomorrow. Appreciate that.
You'll thank me in the long run. It's better to be informed than not.
Yeah.
Hey guys, and now you know.
I know.
Hey, all right, G.I. Jose, you know enough.
One.
Okay, we're looking good on the eyes.
Oh man, I can't be around y'all bad influence on me.
That's when I gotta fix the
3.
black line above the eye.
My wife told me I can't play
White
with y'all no more.
on that one.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dragon eyes, they did it the same damn way. I did 17 years, really don't get sick, but when I do, which is once 2 or 3 years.
Hold on,
yeah.
Define did 17 years. We talking in the pen?
No, he did military service.
Wow. Come on, man. I know that. I'm being facetious, sir.
Yeah, I agree. It's like when you do get sick, man, it's like you catch everything you missed for those 2, 3, 4 years or whatever, it all compiles on at once and it just hits you like a ton of bricks.
Oh, Modesto, did you hear about what happened with Keon? Or the Gobi Customs?
No.
What
do you do now?
I didn't do anything.
That's it. He didn't do anything. Got done to him.
I was let go. Did you hear me, Modesto? I was let go from my place of employment.
For what?
That's what we all said.
All because I'm out on FMLA and workers' comp.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm on workers' comp, homie. It doesn't make sense.
As long as you get something out of it, take it.
It just sucks, man. Because like I said, I called them to ask why, and the response was, I was like, I have an exemplary service record. I've never gotten in trouble. You never had any problems with me. And I was like, does that count for anything? And they told me no.
Because we work in the at-will state. They can fire you at will.
Where's that? Was that Virginia?
No. We're next door.
Oh, okay.
North Carolina.
North Carolina?
We in the country here.
Man, not up here, man. You got to go through like the Spanish Inquisition to get fired sometimes here, man. It's like especially with my organization, it's like we don't terminate that easy. We go through everything with a fine tooth and comb, so that way we don't have to have any backlash legally.
That's good.
I just terminated 4 or 5 people in the last 2-3 weeks, but our investigations were about a week long per person.
Right, and I mean that makes sense. If you got to go that deep in, and somebody probably did something. You can find some negligence or some stupidity or.
I mean, we go through everything, attendance, call offs, any kind of client interactions that were negative, complaints from like patrons saying we go through everything. So sometimes that's why it'll take us like an average about a week to get through everything.
I can understand that. Like I could have no problem with that, but to tell me I had an exemplary service and you're still going, I was kind of like, what?
Yeah, that's kind of grimy right there.
And his boss is somebody who had what do you like? Have a custom car made to just pick it to a twerking contest.
Yeah, that part.
So he had a custom car made and took it to a twerking contest.
Yes, sir.
He's cutting people loose, so he just has to save on paying salaries.
That tipping money.
He must have a few more shows. He's got to go take his car to go see some twerking.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna discuss that, man. That blew my mind.
He's a pillar of morality. That one.
I know, right? This is the man that protects the city.
Yeah, those are usually the ones.
Politicians, man. That's all he is now. I'm gonna have to do some work on this cycle. God dang it. I was really trying to avoid having to do any cutting. Oh well.
Okay, it's time to stop using the X-Acto knife and just use.
Time for the bear butcher. Do it.
Oh yeah, we're about to get cutting.
What were you using the X-Acto knife for? To make detail?
Anime detail.
No. Don't use an X-Acto knife. It's going to be too deep. It looks kind of unnatural.
You need to get you some. You honestly need to get you. You can use a toothpick.
Toothpick?
Yeah.
I got
Worst case
toothpick.
scenario, yeah. You can use a
Heck,
toothpick. Yeah.
With the fix-it scope though, if the details are too sharp, just dip your finger in a little bit of water and just rub over top of it.
Yeah, that also works.
All right. You know what? Screw the gloves right now. I'm gonna go get a toothpick and do this.
Well, like I said, as long as you've already mixed it, you should be good. It's when it's initially activating is when you don't want to just have your hands all in there.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a toothpick.
Okay, Steven.
So yeah, by the way, guys, that plastic stuff is amazing. It went in the Cyclops head, filled the gap, and it's holding perfectly.
Well, good deal.
So just in case y'all know or need, you can get the mic. It's moldable plastic pellets. You can get at Hobby Lobby.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was like $4.
Is it like the big jar one?
Mm-hmm.
Just seen them on Amazon. It's got some big jar ones there.
Dude, this stuff. I didn't realize I could do this. I can actually lay it on some parchment paper, and I can mold capes out of it. Like just take a rolling pin to it and smush it between the parchment paper, and then let it harden a little bit, and then you cut the shape out you want.
You should be able to make
And then
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that next. Yeah, because this stuff hardens like a goddamn rock. But I saw a guy that does stuff, and he did reviews on it, and that's what made me get it. But he took it and he made a hammer out of it.
All right, I'm back, and I just bought the clay, the piece of clay. So it should be more pliable now.
Cyclops has sleeves, doesn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the
The 90 Jim Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, the 90s Jim Lee sleeves.
Okay.
Sardo is correct.
I got some ideas on some stuff I want to try as far as that goes.
More often.
So, well, dang. So here's a question. This is the old Captain America. You think these might be good? I'm doing like an updated version of it, kind of. Think these would work? Or should I go with the spandex-ish look?
If you're doing Jim Lee, well, the sleeves need to go all the way down. If you're
okay. Well, I'm going to take. Well, I want to take some artistic liberties because, like I said, this is going with my personal collection. This is going with my shelf.
Dude, then if you're doing like a personal style, that would be kind of cool though. Have the sleeves up and paint those little cuffs yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
I like doing unique takes on characters.
Oh!
All right, and that's done.
Jude!
Can't control it.
All right, so 6 lines. This is the outside foot. Sorry if I'm talking too loud.
Okay.
I usually try to guide myself by talking a little bit louder.
Yeah.
You
should probably try to invest in some sculpting tools. I got mine on Amazon for like $10, so you get a whole packet of 10 different ones.
Yeah. And if you want to pick some out too, like if you got Hobby Lobby close by, they usually get too.
Gentlemen, I'll be right back. I got to go boil some arms.
Boil some arms. Some Hannibal Lecter stuff you're doing.
Get some fava beans.
All right, so let's make this one a little bit bigger.
Trying to keep my breath. Only to painting knives.
All right, so nope. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I want to set up the stream for Saturday.
1, 2, 3.
What, for next week?
For Saturday's giveaway stream.
Oh,
I haven't set up for the Whip It yet.
oh, for the KO.
The Juggernaut giveaway, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I would love to see them do the Colossus Juggernaut on that body.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to actually get the perforations put in there without killing myself.
Yeah. They did when they KO'd the Marble Select Juggernaut,
Yeah.
they made a Colossus Juggernaut. So it makes me kind of think they'll do repaints of.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
If they can resize the arms, it'd probably be perfect. But the only bad thing with those KOs they did for the Colossus Juggernaut is they just painted the arms. They didn't put any perforations in it, and they never painted the faces on the inside either. The faces were cream skin tone.
Yeah, that would look weird.
Yeah. I mean, the idea was good. Just the execution was just off. The arms weren't, what they should have been, and the face should have been painted silver as well.
That was a lazy KO there.
Yeah. I know a few people picked them up.
They even repainted that one into the Deadpool Juggernaut.
Yeah, the movie one. Yeah.
And they did a Captain America one as well. Because my buddy saw that and he was like, "Man, I want to get it," so I got it for him for his birthday. It was actually a pretty nice piece. There was no paint rub or nothing on it.
They used pretty stout paint, so it's probably toxic as hell. But
yeah,
the old school lead paint. Don't lick your fingers, kids.
Came with a pretty decent sized shield, and came with it seemed like it was a Marvel Legends hammer, but like a keychain version, because it was made out of metal. It was like cast iron, so it was a pretty heavy piece, but it didn't fit in the hand properly, so it was kind of like jostled around. So I just created took some epoxy sculpt and formed it on there for him, so that way he could just keep it in the hand and just static.
That's cool.
It was a really nice hammer, though. I mean, it was cast iron, had the whole, reading on there, whoever holds the hammer, whatnot. It was really nice, but...
That's one of the things that was disappointing me with the Ragnarok figure coming out as card exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
The spinning hammer still has the saying on every hammer on the spinning one.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to read that. If it's spinning, it should be like streaks, like done in like streak lines or something.
It'd be more impressive. They put it on an actual swivel base so you can spin it.
Yeah, that was one thing that's nice about it.
Yeah.
I didn't pre-order it. That's one of those things. If I see it, I'm kind of meh about it. If I see it in the store, I'll probably get it. But it's not enough for me to pre-order. Plus, I hate pre-ordering from Target.
Oh yeah, if you pre-order from Target, more likely it'll get canceled anyway. So you ain't got to worry too much about it.
I've gotten lucky. I've never had it get
charge your
canceled.
card every week, then release it. Charge it, release. Charge it, release.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
They do a pre-authorization every week.
Man, I got lucky then, because I mean, I managed to get a ton of pre-orders out of them for certain figures, and charged me the one time, and I got my figure. It's just going up against all these bots sometimes is a pain.
Yeah. But right now, if you pre-order from, they're constantly charging the amount, like a pre-authorization, to make sure your card's still good.
Jeez.
And that's what happens. A lot of people are talking about to get their pre-orders canceled.
Yeah.
Your credit card is close to the limit, and they do that pre-authorization. It'll cancel your order.
Oh, thank God I don't pre-order from them. That last time I pre-ordered anything from them was that new Rogue and the new Gambit. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
When did they start doing this?
Huh?
When did they start doing this?
They've been doing it for a long time.
Man, I'm glad they didn't do it to me. Shoot, I would have been mad.
Because
a lot of people didn't even notice they were doing it to them until They really got looking at their accounts.
Because I pre-ordered the Iron Spider.
Your Target?
I'm sorry.
Did you
From
order
Target.
your Target?
Yeah, from Target.
Watch your card.
Oh, I'm getting scared now.
Yeah, just check your transactions on your feed on your bank account. It'll tell you if you have like extra charges and whatnot.
It's showtime.
Well, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb that they're doing that.
Wait, what did I miss?
Target.
Complain about Target's pre-order system, where they have pre-authorized the amount of your pre-order pretty much every week.
Oh, just money gone, huh?
They'll pre-authorize it, release it, pre-authorize it, release it.
Are you serious?
Every
Yeah,
week.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
that's how it was some of those Cobra Island stuff.
Yep.
Like once, but for me, about like once a month until they released. Like they were like almost. It's like they keep pre-authorizing. But GameStop does the same thing, I noticed, but not as bad as Target.
Okay. How's that look? Oh, sorry.
You're gonna pull it up. There you go.
Oh, it's looking good.
I'm trying to copy this.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. The thing to work. You got something that you're working towards.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll take pictures of it pre-hand if I want to keep the exact same sculpt when I'm sculpting over it. That way I have, another reference on hand as well.
Oh, Jared, I forgot to ask you because I'm about to try this out. That styrene.
Yes, sir.
What do you do to prep the piece that you're gluing it to? Do you sand it any?
It helps a little bit, just a light scuff
Okay.
for adhesion.
All right.
I also end up like if one side of the styrene, if it's a thicker piece, I'll prep the back side of the styrene.
Here's how Cyclops is starting to look. If you can see it.
There you go.
So I got the blue sleeves. I'm gonna sculpt some. I get some padding because I like the armor pad, but I'm gonna paint it to match the sleeves and whatnot. Make it kind of like part of the suit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to leave the other side plain and have one armor pad, or if I want to try to duplicate on the other side the same thing. Any ideas?
Right now, the only thing going through my head, eyeball, 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 eyeball.
Here, I thought you were going to say cat loves milk.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right, that looks better. I think. This is my first time actually sculpting this on a figure.
Cool.
I think my wife's going to steal my Venom.
More than likely.
Thanks, Rick. Thanks, Sardo. Thanks.
Oh no! That was from Randall.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, wife, your cousin said you're going to steal my Venom. She said,
More than likely.
All right, so now what? Do I put this? Should I put this back in, or wait till it's
You want it to dry first.
Yeah, and let it cure and harden up before you start messing with it.
All right, so you think that's all right? So compared to this, do you think it's?
Oh my gosh! I've done the 4 hands. I got to paint the whites of the eyes on.
Lord. Then what are you gonna do?
Irises.
Well, to be continued.
That sounded overjoyed, didn't it?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, he's almost done. It's like, so next week we'll work on the irises, and the week after that, maybe put some eyelashes. I don't know.
Well, the eyelash line, I do that first. But the paint stripe of black on the top of the eyelid, on the eye socket. Then I fill in the white. That leaves the line for like brushing the eyelashes.
Yeah.
Previously on, we're customizing Whip It Sundays. Jared attempts to finish, but can he? The odds are surmounting against him.
20 heads at one time. That's a big task.
Well, that's what she said.
Well, there goes the algorithm.
Yeah, I was fighting the Earth set so much. Like,
Yeah.
it's like so many comments I can say that's what she said. I just don't. I'm trying to be cool.
Well, that's what she said. It's fine.
I'm the same though. I'm a foreigner here, you know, trying to
I
mom
knew
piece.
someone was gonna say that. I knew someone was gonna say that. It says I hear so many
Okay.
heads.
Gotta hit him with that. Get him with that Judge Dredd. I knew you'd say that.
I knew you.
On the world.
Yeah.
Law.
Right now that I added more detail to it, though for some reason I can't get that to look right.
And just like that, now I want to do a goddamn custom Judge Dredd figure.
It don't take much to it.
Yeah, really. Just you throw a meme or some kind of quote at me, and it's over.
Ah, gotcha. Now I know how to get what I need.
You're a jerk.
Basically, throw some cash and a little meme matching. You know,
Well, I got
cash or rare figure.
I got one in my fodder bin. No, not my fodder bin. Work in progress. What happened there?
I'm basically creating a whole fighting scene here between Jigsaw and Punisher.
Maybe I should put a little bit more
There we go.
stuff on
Got
it.
Jules and Vincent watching home.
Jared, this is all your fault. You started this.
I'm sorry.
I was just a happy guy customizing toys in my house for myself. You drug me into your goddamn conversations.
He saw promise in you.
What was the me six? You wrote me into this. Well, him over there, he wrote me into this.
You wrote me into this. Basically for you basically like making customizations is pain. I don't want to do it, but I have to. I can't stop until I make everything needs to be made. Only then can I stop. Can I not exist?
Good night, sweetie. I love you. And
And
then,
another layer. Let's try this again.
then Hulk Smash and Modesto came in and just it was over with.
Y'all Beetlejuiced me in every week.
We try.
It's like, where's Modesto? Oh, there he is. A half second later.
We like you, man.
Part of the furniture.
Like a late candy man.
I gotta think of a thumbnail for next week. I'm sure people are getting tired of Hulk heads as my thumbnail.
Next week, do yourself a Dirty Harry.
There you go.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I was able to easily do a Charles Bronson with that Iron Man head.
Yep.
Oh, Death Wish style. I'll buy that.
Because you got the Death Wish
I'll
and
buy
then
that.
you get the Dirty Harry.
I'm a Charles Bronson.
Because I think
You can do
doesn't
one.
what's his name have the gun that Dirty Harry used? Does Corey make that gun? That long barrel.
Yeah, it's a 45 Magnum. It's got very specific design to it.
Who and what is a
no,
Corey?
his had like what the damn what was it, 10-inch barrel or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Corey is the guy who runs Casting Cave.
I watched some videos on that thing. I heard it's actually not that great. It jams way more than anything should.
Yep. I mean, the kickback on that thing has got to be ridiculous.
One of
you heard there.
one of the gun channels I was watching, they got one of those. I don't know if it was Matt from Demolition Ranch or Scott from Kentucky Ballistics. It was one of those guys got like the.
It's like a young guy, I believe, and he was firing at a bulletproof vest on mannequins.
Yep, that's probably Matt then.
Yeah, I was watching that the other day.
I think I know a guy. Is that the guy that shoots like the dragon fire shells and everything else?
Oh yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, I know who exactly. I think I actually follow him.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I do too. That's the bad part.
Small world, right?
I'm not bad.
I mean, we're Americans, man. What can we say?
It's America.
I mean, basically, by watching him, I don't want that gun now. I thought it was cool. I don't want it.
Gun, God, and firearms, man. That's us.
There you go.
Notice I said guns and firearms twice.
Hey, algorithm.
All right, now how's that look?
Mm-hmm.
What I meant to say was
algorithm, patriotism, gun, patriotism, gun. There you go. Gotcha.
Certain people they think patriotism is a bad thing, though.
It's looking pretty good. You might want to smooth out those. Once it hardens up, maybe smooth out of it. Put some water on it, maybe before it hardens up, and then hit it with some sandpaper just to smooth out things if they've got a little edging on it.
Once it sets for a bit, you get a little time where it's kind of sitting a little harder. You can take your finger and just rub it a little bit and smooth it down.
So you think I should be able to do that right now?
No, let it set up a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, give it maybe about 20 minutes or so, and then you can probably hit it.
So I added another layer.
What's that background noise?
Oh, yeah, it's echo.
Something's going on.
So I added like another layer to it. I think that works.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
I took my mic down and put it back up. It wasn't me. I don't know.
Sardo, is that you?
What? Saying Domo?
No, is that you echoing?
It is Sardo.
Okay.
Oh.
Sardo, do you have the stream on in the background?
There's a fan on.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
When you run this fan.
Oh yeah. I'll mute. Hold on a sec.
Hello? Okay, that's better.
It was Sardo. He's got a fan running in the background.
How dare you?
Me and Hulk Smash discovered that one. He had one running in his background. It was doing that weird echoey noise, and it's a fan running in the background.
I actually still have it on, but now it's not near my iPad, so it doesn't go into the microphone.
Got you.
There you go, Sardo. Move it away from your thing and see what happens.
Oh no, I moved it away. It just happens to be in the room.
No, you're not doing it now.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Let me know when. I'll mute for this.
It's doing it bad.
Like,
yeah, it's
coming
still
back
doing
again.
Wait, do you have us on your computer? Did you turn your laptop on?
I'm on the phone.
Okay. I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna have to get another a little bit more out of the cups. So the gloves go back on.
What time is it?
It's 10:38 over here.
Yep.
Where are you at?
Florida.
Okay, yeah, you're near, so that's fine. Yeah.
I'm 9:30 and I'm an hour behind you guys.
You're lame.
Hey, Central Time, what can I say?
Actually, he's in the past. We're in the future.
I'll catch up one day.
Lies.
It might be if it keeps doing it, Sardo. You might want to. It could just disconnect and add you back to the stream. Right now.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing it bad right now.
All right. I'm trying to figure out what this venom
Fell
I
for
want
it,
to do.
guys. Let's go.
Sucker.
Okay, I'm watching for him.
He fell for it. All right.
And that was the story of him.
I'm watching for him.
Yeah, he'd be 8. Oh, you'll watch for him, but not me. Y'all lose me, and this freaking Modesto got to tell you, hey, sorry, the Gobi's back.
Well, if I'm staring at what I'm painting on, I don't watch the screen.
I got it. I'll keep an eye out.
I feel the love.
Let's see.
Doing this kind of custom is actually pretty fun.
It is. It's very it's soothing and relaxing. That's
and also I don't know why some toy companies do this. I'm not sure if they're actually doing this for the creator. If they're making this stuff for the creators or actual kids.
That's for us, man. They're gonna lie and say it's for the kids, though.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
This stuff is made for us, man. They gonna lie and say it's for the kids, though. You know,
On-
everything's
on-
gonna be for.
I'm talking about like stuff like Marvel Legends or
Yeah, it's made for us, man. It's made for the collectors. But like I said, they will tell that lie and say it's for the kids.
yeah.
Too bad we are the kids.
We're the kids that never grew up. We're still doing our thing.
Is it really never growing up, or is it just we accepted what we are?
Hey, you know what? It's like I
There's-
took a break from it for a while, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's part of my childhood. I enjoyed this stuff. I'm gonna keep doing it. You know.
It
Actually,
brings back good memories.
Yeah.
actually, a quote I learned from a YouTuber. I'm not sure if you all know him. His name is Imgo.
You never grow up. Was it you never grow old when you stop playing?
What was it go? How'd it go?
I don't want to grow up. I'm a toy.
Here it is. You never stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing.
There you go.
Well, god dang.
Yeah, he does that. Ends a lot of his videos that way.
Well, I guess I'm a Highlander.
He's getting quite a few subscribers, and he reviews toys.
He's one of the biggest
as a full-time job.
Who? Imgo?
Imgo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
he's
watched him for a while.
Reviewers out there.
You haven't watched him for a hot minute.
And his mascot's pretty funny too.
Oh, there he is. He's back at the stream.
Of course, I ain't gonna lie. I like Bobby Skullface.
Actually, I got another question. Once this Joe Valentine figure is done, she's gonna need some accessories. What do you all recommend for guns?
Two of them.
Makes weapons packs. You can get those.
Yeah, Valorverse and Gridiron Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gridiron stuff's really nice, but they're like made one at a time, so they're a little more pricey.
Mm-hmm.
Valorverse, they're like production stuff. They're going to be a little more durable, and they come in packs, and they're a little more affordable.
Yep.
And it's also a guy on I can't remember her name. God, I can't remember her name. He's on Etsy. I can't remember the name of him to save my life.
Sucks for him.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm still waiting on my stuff because of Joe Fest apparently. So there's that.
I don't know this year, but I may end up doing Joe Fest next year.
Well, I need to know if you're going to go
to weapons packs too, eh?
Do they?
Yeah, it comes with like a 3 3/4 inch vehicle, and believe it or not, the weapons that come with those things
are actually for 6 inches. You're right.
And for $5, you get some pretty nice weapons in there.
Actually, speaking of, I have some Valorverse gear right here. I got a couple of pieces. Some pre-painted. Some I had the Gobi paint for me. I had some of the prototype stuff.
Yep.
Nice to give it a little paintbrush, making it really good.
Yeah, I ordered 2 sets of those prototype weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And those are nice. And I reviewed them, then I did a video after I painted them.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to look at that review.
They're nice. The magazine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Weapons packs, the pre-orders are sold out right now. So you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, I did 2 reviews.
Two of you were talking at the same time. I couldn't understand any of that.
Oh, sorry.
I was just telling them that the pre-orders for the weapons packs right now, I know on Big Bad Toy Store, they're sold out right now, so you probably have to wait till they make more stock.
Series 2, what about the Series 2's weapon packs? Are they still
I
available?
I think they're all still sold out on the pre-orders.
Okay.
Because I had them on pre-order, and then I don't know, I guess I went in and I must have like deleted it accidentally, because when I went back in to get the second one, I was like, wait, where's the first one at? So I guess I just deleted my order.
I got the Charlie and the where's the other one? Alpha Pack on
Yep.
pre-order, and the Bravo Pack. The Charlie's the newest one. That's Wave 2, I think. It's still available, Wave 2. Let me share screen.
Okay, now that the other leg is ready.
The Charlie Pack is available.
Some Teng Wang just said, "Did you see that Hasbro copied your recent custom with the black muscle shirt?"
Oh yeah, Sergeant Slaughter.
Wait, so does Hasbro actually watch these streams?
Sometimes.
Oh yeah, they do. They got people that watch them.
Oh yeah. Yep. They will
Just
straight
by
up. They
saying-
will straight up rip you.
Just by saying the word Hasbro, somebody just tagged you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dragon Eyes, I've gone through some gridiron special equipment and the compacts for breaker. He got the oh, that's nice. That compact for breaker, he needs that.
Yeah.
Bat heavy weapons, and I missed the 112 howitzer.
I think Sardo, you got some bad heavy weapons, right?
Oh yeah. I got the I bought like 4 of the Viper loadout, 1 of the Bat loadout, and I bought 2 sets of MAC-10, a sawed-off shotgun, and 2 of the custom Berettas from the movie Professional.
Mm-hmm.
Big Black
oh,
still got to get their Wave 1 Valvers.
Hey, that's another one he's got in mind, Jared. That bat stuff.
Yeah.
I actually did the burn. You know how when metal gets real hot, it turns that weird purple hue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Actually-
I'm turning it off. It's right here actually. I started looking at it.
If y'all want to see that, that is not a fun process.
Let's see.
It's like a rainbow effect from from the barrel being fired and getting hot.
Oh.
That is really. It looks good, but it's not a fun process. Is all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
My sanity.
Oh, now it's time to piece.
I didn't make you do it, buddy. You're like, hey, let me see that. Man, what the work?
I had to try it.
Wong, he pre-ordered Series 2 from. Still haven't gotten his. I'm assuming from Big Bad Toy Store. Big Bad Toy still hasn't got Wave 1 stuff yet.
Yeah, so it'll be a backlog. Eventually, I mean, they're doing so well, they'll probably like make extra stock, and eventually they'll go back out there in the market.
Actually, it would be best to wait for them to redo Wave 1 because
Yep.
he was using a different factory, I think, and went for Wave 1 and has some issues with the plastics being too stiff, joint stuck.
I think it's kind of funny how every other online shop is getting the Hasbro Marvel Legends stuff a little bit earlier. Well, probably on time or whatever. And Amazon is like the last people to get it.
Yeah, usually Amazon and Hasbro Pulse, which Hasbro Pulse doesn't make any sense because they're Hasbro.
Well, I think Hasbro they did said something about Hasbro Pulse wants to be the last one, so to make their retailers happy.
But that doesn't really make any sense.
It doesn't.
Because if you're Hasbro, because if it's like you
What
said,
makes no sense is
Hasbro Pulse, would you want people to buy your stuff so they can get it first?
Looks like you got buyer, Jared.
what makes no sense. Hasbro Pulse selling out.
Yeah, because y'all know what y'all know what y'all doing.
How's Hasbro Pulse sell out? You make the item.
See what happened was some swamp gas flicked the light off of Venus onto a weather balloon.
Yet again, every good story it starts with what happened was.
Like what happened was, and then
What they should be doing for the model for Hasbro Pulse is made to order.
Yep.
Let say the pre-order window is from this date to this date.
Mm-hmm.
How many ever ordered during that time period is ordered? That's how many they know how to make.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I think pre-orders should count for something. I think if you pre-order something, if you go out your way to hand your cash up front, you should be first to get it.
You should be.
Then after that, if you want to go to the store and find it, that's awesome. But I think if you put your money down first, you should be the first man to get it.
And if they're going to go with the windowless packaging, and they're encouraging people to not to go to brick and mortar.
Because there's so many people that buy and switch.
Hell, people are doing it to Amazon. They'll buy them and send them back to Amazon. Amazon resells them.
I believe it. I totally believe it.
Oh yeah, I had one person that was supposed to be the newer version Winter Soldier, and they sent me the Civil War Winter Soldier in the new packaging. So I sent it back.
What a soldier! What a great guy!
I was like, I like it, but I didn't want an MCU version. I wanted the other version because I was using that body for something else.
Yep.
I can't really harp on Hasbro too much because one time I bought this X-Men 2-pack and it was Rogue and
Pyro.
Yeah, Rogue and Pyro. And what happened? And I still had the broken figure. His legs were so stiff that if you try to lift the leg up, it tears the ball joint off.
Oh God.
Yep.
So I contacted the seller, and they were kind enough to give me the phone number to Hasbro. So I called them up, told them what happened, sent them a picture of the broken figure, and they said, "Well, unfortunately, we don't have that figure in stock right now, but we can give you something of equal value."
Okay.
So what I got that was apparently equal value was it was the movie version of Cable.
Josh Brolin Cable.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
That's not equal value.
God dang, Hulk Smash, you're a savage.
Damn, Josh.
Did they just replace the one figure, or they just do that?
It was just the one figure that was broken.
Okay, so they just said, we lost.
Ooh.
There you go. There you go. Back.
It was only the one figure that was broken.
Okay, so they just sent you one figure, and you got to keep the Rogue and the broken figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I now see why your name is Hulk Smash, because you're here to break dreams.
I don't know. To me, that's kind of like a ripoff.
Well, I refused to take the figure of equal value when I ordered from Hasbro Pulse. I got the Colossus Juggernaut 2-pack. When I got it, my Juggernaut had glue all over the front of the chest.
Oh yeah, that ain't cool.
And what's up, Thomas? And they did that. We'll give you a figure order out of it. We'll give you a figure equal lesser value. And I've heard so many stories, people just getting like peg warmers in the peg warmers in like the equivalent value of retail value. But I didn't want that. I want my Juggernaut and Colossus. Because they want me to send everything back.
Yeah. Hey,
so I just got a refund.
I'm gonna mute myself for a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back. And I'll still be working on this in camera.
Okay. And we got Dragonite says Bobby said he's going to reissue Wave 1 sometime after Joe Fest. BTS still hasn't forgotten the first container. Wave 1 their figure still on a shatter in hand. Yep. That's why I'm not getting any figures from from Wave 1 figures from I'm just getting all accessory packs. Once he said he's going to reissue the figures from Wave 1, I was like, I'm out. I'll get them later.
Is that from Valaverse?
Yep.
Did you say somebody's using a different factory now?
I think he said he's switched factories.
Okay.
I watched so many live streams that I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Yeah, I heard that too.
He's probably using a similar factory. Super 7 made all them crappy figures from.
Now I have the Valaverse Sergeant Slaughter, but it's fine. But from what I hear, the figures are varying quality. I'm always hearing about some of the snappings, you don't warm it up, and all that other stuff. I mean, I can only speak for what I have. What I have is fine, but I was never really keen on the whole line because I don't know who the hell they are.
Exactly. He's got the comic book like for the show, but you got to order for the figures, but you got to order the comics through his website. So
see, that's the problem. I don't care.
Exactly. And
you see, with the whole G.I. Joe thing, it's a property from when I was a kid. So to have that nostalgia, most things you both of us buy is from nostalgia.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So if you don't have a nostalgia to fall back on, I mean, I hate it for them. The figures could be really good quality, maybe not bad like here they are, because the Slaughter, which I have right here, is nice. But
yeah,
I just and everything else, I just don't care. I don't care, but I don't.
I understand completely, man. They're good looking military figures, but that's what they are, just generic military figures.
Mm-hmm.
And
now, in terms of
if you don't buy his comics and read the storyline, they're just generics for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Very true. Very true.
Because you got nothing to reference them on.
Well, we lost somebody.
Yeah, Dagobi fell out.
Oh.
He might be back.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the chat. I'll let you know when he pops up.
Appreciate it. Where I'm sitting there, I can talk while I'm painting, but I can't look at the screen while I'm painting.
Yeah, he'll come in shortly.
If you're not buying his comics, you don't get the backstory of the characters, so you're not really. And from what I understand from the storyline, it's not really a storyline I really care to read anyway. It's like the fall of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I want to see if I can keep that from happening, not dealing with after the fact.
Well, yeah, some stuff kind of, how people put it, it hits kind of close to home.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know what? The world's bad enough. I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna read a universe that's fictionally worse than what I live in. Jeez.
That's what I hate about like modern movies.
Yeah,
I want the good guys to win. We got enough bad crap going on in the real world. I want my good guys to win.
Right.
I don't want my expectations subverted. I
Mm-hmm.
hate that crap that they've started doing the last 20 years. They think they're such great writers. I want to avert expectations. And they pat themselves on the back.
It's kind of like those global catastrophe movies, your 2012s and whatnot.
Yeah.
Armageddon movies. It's like, well, the world's coming to an end. I'm like you. Sometimes I need to see. Sometimes you need a win. Sometimes the good guy needs to win.
Dagobi's back.
All right.
Should we let him back in?
Oh yeah.
You should have heard them, Dagobi. They didn't want to let you back in.
Not true, sir. Not true.
Sardo said, "No, don't let him back in. He don't need to come back in."
Oh no, he needs to always be here.
You guys are terrible.
This is my customizer.
Yeah.
I had you back.
I'm his retainer.
Back.
That's right. I'm his guy. Y'all might want to watch it.
I need this man.
Okay, you know what? We'll just blame the guy who doesn't have his microphone.
I might have to go silent for a second. Doing some airbrushing, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing the teeth first in like this light skin tone. It's like a real creamy skin tone. You can't tell on the camera, but then I'm going to, after it dries, I'll do like a little bit of dry brushing of white over top of that.
Is that kind of similar to like the regular acrylics that testers had, that flesh tone that they said with flesh tone, which it really wasn't? It was kind of like pale.
Yeah, this is the skin tone tint base light.
Hmm.
It's real pale. It's
That's almost like the regular acrylics that they use for like the model cars and stuff.
this was my this flesh tones for textures was my go-to for forever.
Oh, we got an echo again.
Uh-oh.
I know it ain't me. All I'm doing is drinking beer outside.
We're talking about movies. You guys ever notice, like, with all these movies that are going on now, like, can we ever get happy endings anymore? There's a lot of movies. Most like these movies now, they end in like either they want to leave it open or it's just like a terrible ending. Like,
Well, a lot of times they leave them open ended just so they can produce another movie. But normally when you get to 2, 3, 4, and 5, they're usually crap by then.
Yeah.
With the exception, I'll give Marvel franchise credit. To tie all those movies in together into one big storyline. I can't really crap on any of the movies.
you know what? Nobody's ever been able to do something that big.
No, that was a lot of movies to tie into one story arc.
Yeah, you want to know something though? Even just the original Avengers movie, you know how people were saying that was impossible to get the story of 6 different people, not including. We're just talking about the heroes, but there's still Loki, Coulson, Maria Hill, Nick Fury. You know what I mean? We're just talking about the 6 actual heroes. Like, I remember Robert Downey Jr. at the interview. You know that famous scene right at the peak of the. Actually, I should say right when the Battle of New York was just about to begin with all 6 of them. You know that circle scene where it shows the camera going around? When Robert Downey Jr. said when they're filming that scene there, he said he was literally like a giddy kid saying, "I can't believe this is happening right now." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There's the 6 heroes are all like united right now. And it's like, it's true though. A lot of people didn't think you can pull something like that off without the story getting too thick.
And the Avengers as a standalone movie, it could have stood on its own and not even gone into a story arc the way they did it.
No, I know that movie there. You know what? I'm sorry to say that like people can crap on it now, like later on, and find things wrong with it. But for a while there, that movie there was a masterpiece in my opinion.
It set the standard pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, for them to be able to do that at that scale, like those, just the stories leading up to it. You can include the Edward Norton Hulk as part of the story because technically it was.
Right.
Then you got the 2 Iron Man movies, and you got Thor, and you got Captain America, and all of a sudden it's like now you got all these heroes in one movie, and it's like, wow, like it was great, man. Like I think they did an amazing job.
It was a first. I mean, they're going to try to emulate it, but they'll never be able to get to that level.
Yeah.
We all think of this one now.
That's looking really good. You smooth it out a little bit with some water?
Yeah. I got this cup of water right here.
Okay, yeah, it's looking good.
So good. Smooth so well with a little bit of water.
Yeah, because your edges are a lot smoother than they were earlier, which is good, which is what you want. You don't want those rough edges on there.
I'm trying to copy this. There's these 3 lines on the pants, and I'm not sure if I should try to press this up against that to try to make an indent.
Well, you might. Well, depending on how much is set or not set, if you put wrong on it, you might cause it where you got to reshape it all over again. So.
Or just.
I just want to freehand it, man. Just go off of your eye. Just trust your judgment. Because you could always go back over and resculpt it if you need to, and you could always shape it down.
Yeah.
You get the advantage when you start knowing the sculpting too, where you're used to drawing. You got the eyes to look at stuff, know if it looks right too.
Exactly. Just use your better judgment. Don't second guess yourself. And once you start second guessing yourself, that's when you're going to start having issues.
Well, I tried sculpting before, and I didn't know you were supposed to use like a wire as a base. or that was supposed to be like either optional or mandatory.
You talk about like the steel wire where you for the
Yeah.
frame. Well, that's something different. You don't have to use it when you're doing on that.
Now, your figure's already your structure for what you're sculpting on. The
Yeah.
wires, if you're sculpting like from scratch, if you're building either doing hair, you want to build that's going to be flowing hair, or you're making a figure from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, the wire is mostly for static figures, like getting the hair, like you said, if you want to have some movement to it. But for what you're doing now, that the actual leg you're on right there, that's your base that you're using.
You could technically use like a green stuff, like what Hulk Smash was talking about earlier. What did you say, like 70-30 mix? Be flexible
Good stuff you say? Good stuff.
with the green stuff. If you do like a 70-30 mix.
Oh, we lost somebody.
All right.
Said he'd
Oh,
be back.
who we lose?
So
Sorry
I
about
just made a
that.
few
Well, part
edits with the toothpick. Now the wrinkles are looking pretty good.
But what you could do with like the green stuff, if you mix it the flexible mix, like if you're wanting the hair and make it flexible, use a wire armature, like insert it inside like the head and sculpt the hair to it. Oop, there you are.
All right. So, we lost somebody and I kicked myself out.
What I was saying when you were absent, I was like saying you can take like a metal armature, like insert it in a head and mix up some flexible green stuff, 70-30 mix, and you can make posable hair if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's work, but quick question. What super glue do you guys use that actually holds? Most of the ones I use from Walmart are flimsy. Parts come off with little force.
Crazy glue.
I use Loctite. But Loctite's not as strong as it used to be. Idiots is the reason why we can't get good super glue anymore. People glued themselves to themselves. So that's why they don't make super glue as strong as it used to be. Loctite used to have a warning on it: bonds instantly to the skin. Now you can just pick this stuff off your skin if it sits up on you.
Yeah, crazy glue is the same way.
Way it used to be though, if you got the old school Loctite on you, you
I glued my fingers together. It wasn't fun, man, getting that stuff off.
no, you had to use acetone to get that stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, it's just sweet sauce. You can buy some industrial stuff. I've seen people use it. Check out Diecast Resurrection. One of his sponsors, his channel, is a super glue company, and he uses that, and it looks like it does pretty good stuff. It's got special nozzles and stuff, makes it a little pinpoint a lot easier.
A lot of people talk about Gorilla Glue too, but you know what though? I remember I bought this certain Gorilla Glue. It expanded while it dried.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's one of those glues that turn white on you too if you don't.
Yeah. So, but they also, from what I've been told, they actually sell like a super glue as well, like in that kind of container that you just showed yours in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that one there doesn't change color. I think it's clear.
Yep. I've had Loctite. It stays clear when you go use it. The Gorilla Glue I've used, plus a lot of times it's stringy when you try to use it. It acts like hot glue, and you gotta be careful with that strand of glue.
Yeah. I'll use that for certain things, but not for any customization. I'll use it for like house projects and stuff like that.
It is stronger, but it's messy to use on a figure.
Yeah.
Really, if you use the activator, that like the quick set they use, it makes glues usually stronger. It sets up harder.
Is it like a bonding agent for it?
Exactly.
Yeah, one squirt of that, and it just seals. It just
It's an accelerator.
That's it.
You can use it with any kind of like a super glue, the acrylate super glue.
Mhm.
That's an
That's
accelerator.
that Insta set, right?
Yeah.
And get all kinds of plugs. Insta set and what's the other one? Newton's. Windsor Newton.
Super clean.
Super
Yeah.
clean.
Oh, they're real nice. They contacted me out of the blue when I did the paint removal tutorial.
Yep.
Just because I mentioned them in the video, they contacted me and they gave me some free swag, and they let me do a giveaway one time.
Yeah, he didn't include Canada.
Well, they didn't include Canada. They would. All I had to do was give the winner the winner's address, and they mailed it to them.
All right.
Tell you, the hat they sent me, that's one of my favorite hats. The old trucker style hat.
I don't know why this is like such a pain to do. And I think I might have.
One thing I've learned many times over the years, sometimes you get to a point you need to stop.
Yeah.
Or you keep working it, you end up doing a little mess. You end up ruining what you've already done. I've done that many a times.
Yeah.
Do you think I should stop doing this?
Yeah, give yourself a break, man. Because the thing is, you're gonna keep going at it. You'll be at that until that live stream ends, or even beyond that. And by then, you're probably gonna be more frustrated than not. So it's good to step back and just let it be what it is for right now, and then go back to it later.
Yeah, do burnout stuff.
Let it sit up. If you're going out tomorrow, I'll pick you up some.
Here's the progress right now.
Yeah. They'll pick you up some. If you go out tomorrow, pick you up some sandpaper and go over it a little bit tomorrow. You can clean it up. And the files.
It is a. What do they say? It is a marathon, not a race.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the quicker you go, the worse on the average your results aren't going to be what you want them to be. So just take your time with it, because like Jared, what's the longest you ever took on a custom? A few weeks.
Yes.
So yeah, you just got to take your time with it, man. You can't just rush the process, and since you're just starting out and everything, you're going to learn as you go along, what works better for you and your methods and whatnot. So it's just about patience.
It's not a time-sensitive thing like this is.
Yeah. It's just like, with your artwork, it took time for you to actually, perfect your craft to where you wanted it. It's going to be the same thing with this process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the most important thing to remember, there is no Dana, only Zool.
Hey, the most important thing is to have fun while you're doing it.
Exactly. Yeah, but if you're getting frustrated, that's when you got to walk away from it and, don't go back to it. Just leave it alone. Let it be.
Yeah, you get stuck in what they call the suctum vortex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
The custom vortex?
Yeah, it's a downward spiral, man. They taught me that in business class. They literally call it the suctum vortex. When you got a desk job or something like that and you sit in it too long, your mind starts wandering. You get caught in that vortex.
Watering that clay to wash my hands.
There you go.
Yeah, it's best to stop now too and clean your hands up. Fix it. If you let it sit too long, it's harder to get off.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. It bonds to everything, even you.
It gets in your fingerprints. It's actually great if you want to do something you don't want to get caught in. It'll just clog up your fingerprints.
I used to care about that kind of stuff. Now I don't.
Now we're giving people tips. I'm kidding. I'm not YouTube. I am joking. YouTube. I am joking.
Yes, jokes. We do those. Comedy.
All right, I'm back. I actually still have some access clay.
Some people make a little.
Like that much left.
Yeah.
Should I throw that away or keep it?
Well, if you want to.
Once it hardens up, it's useless unless you want to make something out of it, something like a little.
What I like to do is I'll make like wraps or something for a figure that can slide on and off.
Yeah.
I always try to find something to do with excess clay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean you pay for that stuff.
Make
Yeah.
yourself a knife. Make Jill Valentine a knife.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Make a knife for Jill.
Yeah, a knife or something, wraps or something.
Huh.
Yeah, man, don't throw your money away, especially not with gas prices.
You want
Oh,
Leg
something?
bands or something.
So what you're saying is to basically just use it up as much as you can.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you're always gonna have more left over. And the thing is, after a while, you want to be losing so much product, so may as well figure out maybe like when you're designing something up and come up with like a little sketch piece on something else you might want to create just in case you have excess left over, so you can add something else to the figure that you may want on there.
It's like the head cap you build up with Jill Valentine. You got some of those heads like that laying around. Just use it to fill your cavities. Like,
Yeah. Or if you got an extra Jill Valentine head, put her a beret on.
so this one right here, I made this Hulk head using a mold, and I actually took clay and pushed it in. So that's what I was doing with this. I was actually every excess bit of clay I had, I'd stick it in that mold until I finally had enough to make a full head. Instead of every time I sculpt, I'd have excess over, and I'd start shoving it in that head.
Now that you mention it, there have been like some Ranger figures.
Yep.
That though some people think that Hasbro is making the figures' necks too short, but from what I see, it's not the necks that they're making too short. It's the helmets that they're making the hole in the helmets too deep.
Yep.
So what I could probably do.
You could pack some of that stuff in there, mod it up a little bit.
Yep.
Like for example.
Man, this Cyclops right here looks so good. I appreciate y'all seeing these sleeves, man. They look really nice on the slime.
Like for this figure right here. Right now, he looks like he has a reasonably sized neck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because it's not pushed down all the way.
Yep.
Now it is.
Yep, he loses his neck. It's like Thomas put here on here. Even mechanics I found, if a bolt's hard to start, if you walk away a few minutes, come back, he'll start it in the first try.
Yep.
Yep.
So, get my hands wet. Again. And just take a piece out. Piece off. And I'm starting to really like this stuff.
Well, that's my go-to sculpting material.
I haven't tried that stuff yet. I usually just use Aves or what's that other stuff that Glenn Webb used to use?
Procreate?
No, not Procreate.
Green stuff?
Dang, what is it?
Yeah,
no, it's that
too.
yellow. It's the yellow and gray tube, I think it is. And Milliput, yeah. Yeah, I usually use the yellow stuff like he did.
I found it better to use. That crap is.
Man, I tell you, that's what I started off using for the longest time. But then I had bought so much of it, and I never got a chance to use it. It all started like turning weird colors, and it was real hard to actually mix together. So then they don't really sell it anywhere at any of the stores around here in Minnesota. They had them at almost every hobby shop. Here, it's like Aves, and that's about it. So I have to order Milliput online.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Milliput sometimes, just because sometimes. Well, there's different grains. There's different ones. Some are grainy and some aren't.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky. Mine weren't grainy, but I always use the yellow, the ones that come out yellow.
Okay, because there's different. There's like 3 or 4 different colors of Milliput.
Yeah, they got like the white. I think they got a gray, but Glenn Webb always used the yellow, so I went with the yellow after watching so many of his things he did. That stuff actually works pretty good.
I mean, it is good. It's me and Milliput don't get along sometimes. I do use it when I need to do like armor plating or something like that, and I wanted to just be tough.
Hey, did you guys ever hear or use
the
it was made by Crayola, I think it was.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was Crayola that made it. I'm trying to remember exactly, but somebody was telling me about that.
This is
Was it that white base clay?
Apparently, yeah, it was like a two-part like this, and basically, I heard that it was not easy to work with because it was kind of like gummy.
Yeah.
Some people have used it. That's why I was wondering if any of you guys have heard it.
Well, my daughter had some of that stuff from Crayola, but it wasn't a two-part mix. It was just one regular, and she made a house out of it. The thing was pretty sturdy.
Then it might. I'm wondering if it was a two-part. I know my buddy. Jared. Freddie mentioned it to me. I'm thinking for some reason I'm thinking it was Crayola. But
I couldn't hear the last part. What?
have you ever used the? I don't know if it's made by Crayola. It's also a sculpting compound. Apparently, some customizers were using it for a while.
I've never used it. I'm not sure what it is.
No, I gotta ask again. But yeah, I remember because people were mentioning a bunch of different sculpting compounds before. Of course, everybody mentions Aves, Milliput, Fix It, the green stuff, Procreate. But somebody also mentioned that. I think it was Crayola.
These are the two I've been using here lately. This is my go-to, my first sculpting material. Fix It, and it's still the same batch. I recently got the epoxy sculpt Aves. A lot different from working on Fix It. Much easier to use, but you can get finer detail with the epoxy sculpt.
Is that the two-part epoxy sculpt?
Yeah.
This is part B. The Fix It's two-part too. It's a A and B.
Yeah, man, that stuff lasts forever. I'm still using the same goddamn tool.
Yep.
All right, question, guys. So I've got these more blue jean style pants with boots from the Captain America, or I got the spandex suit for this Cyclops.
We can't see you in camera.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
All right.
And I've got these.
I kind of like
What are you trying to make?
with the legs with the arms you're using. I kind of like the Captain America legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with Captain America legs.
Since you're doing like your version of Cyclops, your version of Cyclops.
Yeah.
I like the texture.
Okay. We'll go with that then.
All right. So I think that's high enough. I'm not sure.
Because I'm about to crack this little body off.
Yeah, I think that's good height.
That's good height.
Yeah.
Because I just took some of it out twice.
Yep.
Normally, once I put it in there, I just take the ball peg and I just kind of, work the head around it, get the shape, and then pop it off, and it seals up fine. It doesn't come off or anything.
Anybody found a good way to pop these goddamn torsos and stuff?
Hot water.
For which figure?
Like this Cyclops. I'm trying to figure out how I want to crack this.
Bucky Cap. You basically have to crack the waist.
Okay.
Yeah, crack it at the waist, and then that's what I used to do. I used to just drill right under it at the crotch point and pop there, and then work my way up.
Okay.
If you heat them up, it helps a little bit too.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. We drilling.
A good tool to have for when you cracking torsos and stuff.
Yeah.
Fabric pliers. You drill your little hole, and you heat the part up.
You're talking about the ones with the little pointy nose, right?
Yeah, when you squeeze them, they open.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Can't wait to show you all this thing when I'm done with it.
Those are handy.
So far, right now, I think the only section, the only Ranger figures that they've done correctly. Well, not correctly, in a sense like paints or molds, but correctly when it comes to the head sculpt. The Wild Force Looter Wolf actually looks like it has a neck, and the helmet's not like all the way down to the shoulders. That's one thing I've noticed.
Yep. I bought some Ranger figure a while back just because it looked cool. It's kind of remind me of that cheesy '80s movie Charlie Sheen, The Wraith.
Oh man, that's old.
It was like some kind. I think it was Space Force or something. Others like the black, some kind of like supposed to be like a powerful Ranger or something. Other. I was like, that kind of looks like the Wraith with his biker costume.
The bad part is you say the Wraith, and I start thinking Stargate. I'm a sci-fi nerd, man. I can't help it.
I watched Stargate Atlantis. Like when you talk about the Wraith.
Yep.
I never could understand how in the world the primitive race of the Wraith could beat the ancients.
Oh, okay. So yeah, have you read any of the novels?
No.
All right. Basically, when they absorbed the ancients' DNA, they kind of like got access to their knowledge type deal.
Oh, so they get genetic memories when they eat off dying off people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We call it.
I remember that one planet they had like that bug. It was like an ancestor.
Oh yeah, the Eratus.
They had like a bug that was an ancestor to the Wraith or something like that.
Yeah, it was the Eratus bug.
Okay.
What only that made me mad about that is they never acknowledged that Colonel Shepard got souped up from that because the DNA did merge with his.
I wish Atlantis could have. No, it wasn't Atlantis. Atlantis did get a conclusion.
Yeah. We are getting another Stargate though. I do know that we're getting a new series.
It was Universe that didn't get the conclusion.
Yeah, that series.
Oh boy.
My problem with Universe was the wrong people were the main cast. Some of their side characters like way more interesting.
Well, like that, and it was a teen drama, man. Everybody was sleeping with everybody.
Yeah.
Surprised Jason didn't make an appearance. Surprised Jason didn't make an appearance in that.
Yeah, for real.
One of the characters from Stargate.
Everybody's sleeping around. You know, somebody's gone to bed.
SG1. The Colonel.
Oh, O'Neill?
Yeah, Colonel O'Neill. He's awesome.
MacGyver, of course he is.
Oh, MacGyver.
Nope.
He's one of those characters that you know that they don't give a crap. And he's like, what?
Another thing I was cracking up about that show is
he was written like a regular person.
Yeah.
How they would react.
Something else I always cracked me up about Stargate was whoever Michael Shanks was married or dating was in that show. The guy who played Daniel Jackson. If it was his wife or girlfriend, they were in there.
She played Rami from on Andromeda.
Well, I think I might be in trouble.
Did you go back at it?
No. These. I forgot which is the left and which is the right.
Oh God.
Well, they should be like a little BL or R on there if you need some.
Yeah. It should have something. It should have something on there that indicates what side it's on.
I had some goofball going to show him like a my mum wrought where it had two left lower legs.
I I remember that.
And some goofball like a defending Super 7 said, maybe it just it was this that just indicates lower leg.
Mm.
It's not saying which legs these belong to.
Let's see. Well, put them up real quick. Let's see.
What is that?
Do they look the same?
Do they look exact? Are they identical? Because if they're identical, it really won't matter.
Not well. Yes and no, because. Let me put these down.
Wait, what did he do?
Neither one of them are marked as left and right. He doesn't know which one is which.
What is, I can't see it. What is the leg or
the hip portion?
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy. Okay, so the way it looks is the rounder portion
Right here.
will face backwards for the buttocks, and it'll be the flatter portion will be bulging forward.
Yep.
So, all right.
Yeah, just turn it around so he can show you what he's talking about.
Yeah. So you see the rounder portion towards the back end is pointing
Right
towards
here?
the paper. That is the rounder, right? Here, could you, Jed? Can you enlarge it so I can see it?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's hard to. Let's see.
A little way up. Get a little bit farther away from the camera just for a second.
Yes,
So
we can focus.
put your hand behind it there. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look, it's bulging backwards.
Yeah.
That should be it'll be your right leg.
That'll be the right leg.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think
That's the right leg. Yeah.
With the right leg.
Yeah.
on the bottom of the peg, see if there's an L or a R
Yeah, like on the mushroom.
on the mushroom itself.
Not seeing that either.
Nothing. All right. Sometimes they put them in the oddest places.
That's
Yeah.
weird. So this is the right leg.
Should be
Yeah.
All right.
Because you could always do a test fit and then look at it, and then if it's not right, you can always just swap them back out.
Well, that's another thing. I did a test fit on both of them on the right side, and they both fit.
They'll fit. It's just they won't look right.
Yeah.
When you start trying to pose something, it won't.
All right. So how's that?
Let's see. Articulate it real quick.
I think that's it.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yep.
All right.
Because you can see where that cut is at the back end, close to the butt. See how it's curving a little bit?
Yeah,
That's what you want right there.
Okay.
If you got a little pencil hand, well, you're an artist, so you got pencils handy. On the bottom of the mushrooms, write you an R or L on the bottom.
Yeah. Pencil or a marker or something. On the mushroom peg.
No, on the mushroom.
No, on the mushroom peg. Yeah, on the bottom right there. Yeah.
No, I just put like an X
there.
on
Or you
here.
just put the R and L. That way you know what you got.
Or even if you just put the L on one, you'll know the other one's the right. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is the left side. So.
Yeah. So just put an L right there, and that way you don't even have to mark the other one if you don't want to.
Yep.
Just make sure you don't wipe it off with your finger.
It was that dumb guy being about family again.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it like this until the legs. Well, you know.
We're getting plenty of hole hits. I had 4 little mishaps with the white, where the white was too thin. I made the black line too thin.
Has that ever happened to you all before?
What?
Getting the legs mixed up.
Well, normally they got stuff on them, so you can.
Got them labeled pretty good.
Look, man, I've done it, so there you go. That way you don't feel bad.
Yeah, because I know with Marvel Legends, all that stuff is like labeled up. A lot of times it'll be like raised or it'll be indented into the actual piece, so you know what's what.
But that's also why we say take your time, because that's how mistakes happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was painting the white CIs. I had issues with I made my white too thin, and it bled into the black line above the eyelash. So I had to go back and I did it on 4 of these heads. 4 out of 20, not too bad.
It's good enough for government work.
Yeah.
Dang.
Better than Super 7 quality control.
Oh yeah.
Guys are goddamn savages, man. What am I doing with y'all? I can't take y'all nowhere.
That's what my mom said all these years. She still can't take me nowhere.
I was looking
So,
to see.
what's the next move, man?
We're talking about in weird places on these Hyperion style legs, the mushroom here. So I was looking, a lot of times it's engraved through here, L and R, but on this one, it's right here on the side of the mushroom peg. It's a weird
they come up with some weird spots for everything. Because I know, like the older Marvel Legends, some of them are even cut into the top of in the very top of the curvature of where you connect the pins at.
Yeah.
So this is the left. A little tiny L. You can barely tell what it is.
Yeah. So you always got to check too, because like especially if you're depending on where it's at, if you sand it too far down, then it's gone, and you're like, well.
Yep.
But the good thing is you can always match it up to the lower calf piece or the thigh piece, so you can line it up better.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of R on this one.
All right, guys, I'm about to show y'all how this.
Here's what's weird. They got the R on the side of the mushroom peg on the right side, and they also got it here.
Is it indented or is it raised?
Yeah, it's indented into the flat surface here.
Huh.
They did not put it on the flat surface on the left.
That's really weird. There's some QC issues there.
Can y'all see this thing?
Yeah,
That looks way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah, I like that. I like the texture.
So I gotta do some sculpting on his waist, his pants, and add I guess I'll add like a zipper area.
You gotta give him a fly.
Yeah, I gotta give him a fly.
Oh, I did see a little. I watched Robo's weekly Saturday, and he was talking about the 3-0 Bloodshot coming out. I didn't see the preview before they showed the Bloodshot. They did like a teaser picture, which had a silhouette Bloodshot, Exo Manowar, and Ninja. So they got those three planned out.
Exo Manowar, that should be an interesting figure.
Hey, that was the video. Remember that game?
I never played the game.
Led with Exo, because the other two are going to be dictated how well Bloodshot sells.
Yeah.
I think more people were fans back in the 90s of Exo than were Bloodshot.
Well, yeah, because Exo, like I said, Exo did the Exo with Iron Man video game. Man, that game was fun.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was talking to Hulk Smash last week. I got thinking about it. It's like, damn, Exo was just a straight up copy of Guyver. If you think about it, it's look wise, it looks nothing like the Guyver. But even the Exo armor, like when it's in its sleep mode, it's a small little device, organic device like Guyver, and it's an organic armor that attaches to the host.
Guyver, Blue Beetle. We can go places with this.
one of the QC problems that I notice that Hasbro does sometimes is you would see like a gap in the figure.
Sometimes that's just extra flashing. You can go in there half the time and just cut some of that stuff out and it'll fit right.
Sometimes it's as simple as the flashing. The other time they mismold the mushroom tape.
Yep.
I had the Wolverine. It came with the 80th anniversary Hulk, the first appearance Wolverine.
Yep.
I had one. The one I had one leg was really bad, had a huge gap. I worked with it and I finally figured it out. They made the mushroom peg too not deep enough. I ended up putting. I tried modifying the leg. That didn't work. And hell, it made it worse. Then I finally O-rings. I put an O-ring right behind the mushroom peg and glued it in place. Fixed it. That tighten up the gap. Got to put more pressure on the seam so it clears up the gap.
Yeah, it holds up better.
It might be the gap. Well, it might be because the mushroom peg is not short enough.
Well, the only way to find out is you got to take it apart.
Yeah, but I've also heard people talking about that figure having a little bit of gappage on the one side.
Yeah, I haven't even taken mine and put it together. It's still all in the packaging, still mint on card, so I don't know.
Yeah. I think I'm one figure away. No. I think I got it now. I did get it. I got enough to build a second one of those when they were putting the figures on clearance.
Which one?
Colossus Juggernaut.
I got the Black Legion was the last one. Now I need to make the second one.
You talking about
AOA Colossus they're talking
I love
about.
that thing, dude. That thing's, you know, he's gonna be expensive.
Well, I think right now on eBay for a whole fig, just for the BAF, I think they're running 80 to 90 right now.
Oh, the only reason why I actually got mine was because all the figures have been on sale, like at Walmart.
Yeah, look, it's not Do you see those 2 points right there?
Yeah.
It's
Well, I can see the gap on the left side, so that's
the gap's pretty prevalent on that one.
Yeah.
It might be flashing inside the leg itself at the base of it.
Yeah, look inside the hole where the silver leg is at. There might be some extra plastic in there. You might be able to get out. Well, damn.
Huh. I think it might be the mushroom.
Let's see.
Man, my biggest problem picking up those.
Are the rings on the inside? Can you see the rings on the inside real good or no?
Yeah, I can see them.
Are they deep enough, do you think, or are they shallow? Because sometimes, depending on the mold, sometimes they're shallow, so it's not going to grip on them. You're going to get that gap.
What you got going on?
He's got a gap right there, but there's no flashing on the inside.
The hole's not deep enough. You got to drill. You got to drill it, or you got to snip another piece.
Yeah. I think I might have to.
You got a decent sized gap in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, be careful. Be careful with your headbands because they will snap.
Yeah.
The bandana on that thing.
Yeah.
Will leave.
Oh, I haven't gotten the last piece yet.
Oh, you haven't got the saber tooth?
No.
Yeah, like I said, that bandana is going to be that saber tooth is going to be the figure that ends up going up just because of that stupid bandana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have to probably sand this down.
Oh, we got a question about the giveaway for Saturday. All you need to do for the register if you're in the continental, if you're in the United States or Canada, and you're subscribed to the channel, just log into the chat. There's instructions on the live stream description. Put in hashtag the Juggernaut with a capital T and a capital J. At the end of the stream, we'll pick a winner. There's a giveaway tool built into StreamYard now, so we can actually use it to do a random pick of who wins the Juggernaut. Where is that tool? Brand.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch you guys do that one.
Settings. Trying to find the tool. I'll have to make sure I can do that before this stream. I know that tool's in here. Settings. General hotkeys. Yes, layout.
Now, does that peg on that Juggernaut look bigger on the one side than the other, or are they identical or no?
Colossus.
No, the Colossus. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, at one point, Colossus was a Juggernaut. Leave me alone.
Exactly. I got 2 of those KOs. I'm trying to turn one of them into Colossus Juggernaut. It's just the problem is I got to figure out the best way to actually make all the lines in the damn arms and whatnot.
Unfortunately, no longer. It does not. The Juggernaut does not come with the Hulk heads. Nice try, though.
Yeah.
I definitely got to figure out the giveaway tool for you when you do that.
I was hoping to send it out just enough, and there's still a gap.
Like I said, man, so what I had to do with one of my figures, I had to chop a lot.
Yeah.
Might just be you might have to sand some of the actual leg down that were just above the mushroom. You may have to sand that down slightly.
I mean, it feels like a
Well,
little
no,
bit
so,
tighter. I'm not sure that's.
It could be the issue that I had with the Wolverine, where the lip on the hip, you like right here,
Yep.
is down too far.
Mm-hmm.
And I took an O-ring, the right diameter, and put it right above it and glued it in place. And it puts more pressure on that, and it closes up that gap.
Well, here's the other leg. Not sure that helps.
The pegs are the same size on that one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was asking earlier. Is like to put it up to see if one peg is bigger than the other. Sometimes that happens. I've had pegs that were bigger than the other.
Put the opposite leg on that peg. See how it sits.
Jared, I'm about to send you a picture of the Cyclops, man. This actually y'all been good with them pants, man. Hold up.
Oh, so see, it's sitting just right. I think. Put it up closer to camera. Yeah, that's sitting way better with the opposite leg than it is the leg that's supposed to be there.
Okay, now put the other leg on the opposite side.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Jared, I sent you a picture of that Cyclops, man. You got to see this thing.
Oh, sorry. That was actually the right leg on the right. My bad.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, see the gap is not. Yeah, that's a better fit than the other one.
So it's not the peg. It's the.
It's the leg.
Yeah, it's a leg. Yep.
So do I need to add to the leg?
Yeah, I'm gonna
why don't you put the leg on the opposite? The leg that's the problem. Put it on the opposite.
Yeah, put it on the opposite peg. See if that still has a gap.
All right, this is the right leg.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh. Well, there's still a gap. Yeah, I can see right through it.
So it is the right leg.
It's the leg. Yeah, it's not the peg.
Yep. And
Because
your screen.
Because when I put it together, it
looks good.
Right.
That is looking cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of got like a mix between Astonishing and Jim Lee.
Yeah.
It also has a little bit of an MCU feel to it too.
Yeah, kind of got the movie look to it too.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I'm digging it. Are you gonna dry brush some blue on top of black or?
Oh no, I'm gonna airbrush it.
Okay, cool.
That kind of reminds me of the Ultimate X-Men.
Yeah, it's got Ultimate vibe too, I guess.
Yeah.
You got a compliment.
Nice Cyclops.
Oh, appreciate it.
So I'm gonna throw this away, sadly.
Don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
No. The leg? No.
Not the leg. This.
Oh, the clay.
Oh, well, yeah. If it's already hardened up, I mean, it's pretty much it's a done deal.
Not hardened up. I can still use it, but I can't find anything else to use it other than put it on the upper leg.
Quick test. Drop a little dab of that in that Cyclops leg. You can dig it out.
Yeah.
See if that would push the leg up, or if it makes it worse. Well, you already got mixed up.
Yeah. Since it's still soft, you know what he's talking about? Because he's saying just put it in the leg there, see if it'll help tighten it up. If not, you can still dig it out. So it's not hardened up.
It's either too shallow or too deep. Something's going on.
Yeah.
So you tell me to just kind of groove it on
Take a
here.
little pinch of it, dropping that in that
Yeah,
leg,
just put it in a hole.
in the round hole.
I'll tell you what, Jared. I'm gonna try doing a light. I'm gonna do a light dry brushing to see how the blue looks on it, and then I'll go from. I can always airbrush over that.
Hope this works.
I just want to see how it looks.
Well, inside the hole.
No, inside the hole. Just ball it up and just put it in there.
Just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
All right, so like that much.
Yeah. Just throw it in there, just right in the hole.
Y'all making it too easy. Y'all know that, right?
All right. And yeah, connect it up, and see what it does.
That just makes it worse.
okay. Then that's
All right. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
answers the
And
question
then,
right there. You
The
need
hole's
to
too
make that
shallow.
hole just a little bit deeper.
Crap.
what?
Now it's on the peg and the.
Yeah, it'll come off.
Yeah, it
Get it
just
off.
wiped off. But that answered the question. What's wrong? You need to make that hole just a little bit deeper.
Yep.
That means the hole is shallow, not the peg.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
take it like a flat Dremel bit, like a barrel bit, like this.
Which I do not have, and I need to get a Dremel.
Dremels are a
Not worth it. They're
I
a good
saw
investment.
one on Amazon for like $20.
You can go to Walmart and get one for about that price.
Yeah.
It really don't. As long as it's a rotary tool,
Should I just leave that in there?
They all wear out eventually. So
What did you say?
Should I just leave that in there?
No,
No.
dig it out. Dig it out.
because you got to drill. Your hole's got to be deeper anyway. So I just wait till you can just get you a Dremel tool and just make that hole just a little bit deeper, and just take your time when you're drilling it out. So.
Don't go too deep. Just take it in steps, and then test fit after you get a little bit out, and then you'll be able to tell whether or not you need to go any further or not.
You got this, buddy.
All right.
You know what though? Even if he was to go a little bit too deep, I don't think it really would.
It won't. If he went too deep, it wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Literally just.
It'll be fine because it'll still be able to grip on the sides, so long as you don't Dremel the sides, just Dremel the bottom.
Yep.
Yes, sink it straight down.
Yeah, because if you cut up the sides, you're gonna have a whole other issue. It's not even the mushroom peg's not even gonna grip at all. It's just gonna fall right off.
And then I'll have to get a whole new leg. Or
Well, no, you can use heat shrink on it.
Yeah.
Or
It's just a pain.
I had a Caliban leg. It had the hole misaligned, and I had to drill it out. And I ended up using my O-ring method on the leg to fix it.
Well, there you go too. Yeah. Jared them O-rings. So that's also a very good fix stuff. I ain't knocking it. Your O-ring's awesome.
You can use O-rings to about fit anything.
So
What
it's
I've
kind of
learned from messing with them, and I took. I'm not the first person to do the O-ring stuff too. What's the guy's name? Ebro. He uses O-rings on stuff, and I kind of expanded on what he was doing. I was like, I wonder if I can use it for my stuff. And it works out great.
all right, I just wiped the clay off my X-Acto knife.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely get that crap off.
You got it all out of the hole and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're good to go then.
It sounds like it's just your hole's not deep enough on the.
Which means I need to get a Dremel or something to go down a little bit deeper.
Trust me, you don't want to do it the old-fashioned way, man.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I know.
A bit like this could work too, like where it's
Yeah.
if that's edge on the side. So as long as it don't hit the side walls, you can actually push it into the socket before you even turn it on, and get going. Then start pushing it down a little bit. I'm gonna finish the white, where I had to redo the whites on a couple of his eyes. redo the black lines. I mean, they got to redo the white now. I had a Shardimus Prime comment on my Hulk heads this week.
Oh, really?
Congratulations.
He was asking if working on pre-orders a Smart Hulk head.
Wait, who was?
Shardimus Prime.
Well, literally one of the nicest reviewers on the planet, freaking Earth.
Yeah.
That dude is like, he never seems to be upset.
Yeah.
The only thing
Every once in a blue moon.
Yeah,
when he was worried when they come up with that crap when they were trying to say they were going to start suing, filing charges against toy reviewers if they're marketing toward kids' content.
Yeah.
YouTube try to blame the content creators over their illegal action.
Yeah. I remember that mess.
That had all the pro toy YouTubers worried. Even Robo said at one point said, "I'm out."
That's where that disclaimer came from.
But isn't the toy reviewers? Isn't the toy reviewers? Viewers telling everyone, "Hey, this is out," and
what YouTube said was full of bullshit.
Yeah.
Language, but they were what the SEC and stuff was mad over. They were tracking minors.
They track kids. To watch their buying habits.
We don't have any way to do that. That's YouTube.
Exactly.
We don't have those tools. We can see who's been watching their analytics, how many views and stuff we gotten, and it shows us our age groups, but we're not tracking that. That's YouTube tracking that. So you can try to pass the buck off you want. And Robo went and talked to a lawyer and said, yeah, the lawyer said they can't do that.
Yeah, because there was some lawyer that's on YouTube, and he jumped all over that, and he was like, I'll research everything. He's like, but from my knowledge, they can't do anything to you guys. This is just YouTube, bashing you guys type deal. And he went through like this diatribe for almost like, I think it was a month. He was like producing a video like every other day, updating everybody on the processes and if they should receive any kind of legal action against them, to contact them. And he'd even offer free services.
Dang. Look, it's BS when they offer them free.
Yeah, this guy was just, he's like a multi-million-dollar lawyer. So it's like, he was just like, it's just crap that they're doing this.
Yeah.
And he jumped all over it. And I was like listening to most of his stuff. So I started following him, and I was like, and everything, he's like, all his research and everything else, because he's like, I know how these things work. He's like, but since they're trying to put a spin on it and they're trying to find like a loophole, so he started researching loopholes and everything else. He's like, there's no way that they're going to be able to do this.
Yeah, they can't blame the content creators for something they can't even do.
Yeah,
they can't blame them for with the lack of control they have.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you look at little Timmy? I didn't. The
only thing if you're making content and you're saying it's kids content and you're cursing and doing vulgar stuff,
yeah,
that's a little different. Because when you upload videos, like you're asked, is this for kids? Is this general audience or adults only?
Yeah, it was a damn shame because that killed a lot of content creators because they just bailed. They're like, screw it.
Scary, man. They jump ship.
You got to figure with the C thing going on and everything else, a lot of people were producing more content. And then once they got back to their jobs, of course, their content was going to be reduced down because now they're back to their normal lives and their normal jobs. But with that in play, a lot of people just stopped doing content completely.
Right. That's what happened with Bella's Toy Chest. That stripper girl did a toy channel.
Yeah, Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too busy doing OnlyFans and her normal swinging around.
Hey man, money's money, right?
When the coup happened and her regular place of business got closed, she opened that OnlyFans pretty quick.
Oh yeah, because before the whole thing kicked off. I mean, she would do like a video a week, but then once it hit full circle, she was doing a video like every other damn day, and toy hunts and everything.
Dang.
She was doing live streams and wearing nothing but a apron.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, they're getting on them about that stuff now.
She made sure not to show anything.
Yeah, Ryan's World. Yeah, that's.
Oh God, that little kid, Jesus, he drives me nuts.
It's not the little kid Ryan. It was his dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember. I saw that. I read or they put up a video on YouTube about how much they were. Well, I should say the parents were netting per year on his videos. It was ridiculous.
That was totally targeted to video.
Exactly. Brock's, the life of Brock, he was doing a lot of videos and then he stopped.
He just completely just dropped off.
Yeah, I mean, he throws up a couple little quick videos, like 20-second videos and stuff like that, but because he used to do the whole custom of the week and everything else, which I used to watch that like religiously.
Yeah. I used to watch him too, and he just completely dropped off.
Yeah,
he showed some of my work on some of the videos.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that just gone. I was just like, well, there goes another channel that so I go back and watch like a lot of the old stuff that they had there, but they're not producing stuff, and if they do, it's like once every couple of months or 2-3 months.
I have to check if I'm still subscribed to Life of Brock, because YouTube will unsubscribe you.
I noticed it.
I hopped in on like the friend of my channel on Friday. They were talking about The Boys.
Yep.
And their main host, he's on vacation with his family, so they asked see who'd come in. I was like, I can come in. I watched the first 3 episodes.
Yep.
And we were talking about the co-host of that show. YouTube unsubscribed them from my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Since when did YouTube start unsubscribing people from
they've been doing that for a while now.
Yeah.
I thought, truth to be told, before I became a YouTuber, I thought that was bullcrap. Because I just thought they were saying that just like get people to subscribe or something other just for attention.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true. They unsubscribe people.
Which is crazy. Like, how do they do that? I understand they platform, but god dang, man. That ain't kosher. Because you got to think, sometimes it's people's livelihoods.
Yeah.
Back before I was monetized, when I think I had around about 400 subscribers or so. And I had a video that was doing really well. I put it up. It was the MODOK review. And it was tracking good, getting good watch numbers, getting a lot of subscribers. I gained 84 subscribers off the video on like a 4-hour period. And then all of a sudden, it's like a switch got thrown. All traffic stopped to the video. On Monday, they had deleted all 84 new subscribers.
What?
What the hell?
Yep.
I remember that.
I was pissed. It's one of those moments like, now why am I even doing this? If they're going to just keep deleting that, I gain subscribers, they're going to delete them as soon as they get them.
I'm upset. Yeah.
It's like, what's the point of doing that?
They don't want to pay nobody.
Yep.
Yeah, keep running that threshold.
They want their entire model, in my opinion, right now, is to get everybody to rage quit.
Yep.
Leave the content up and rage quit. If I was to rage quit, I'd nuke my channel and content.
Yeah.
They're not going to earn anything off my content if I'm not going to be on the channel. And you got to keep at it too. If you don't engage with your audience, they'll demonetize you. It's like if I took left for like a vacation or something other, and I didn't post for a few months, they're likely to demonetize my channel.
Dang.
A friend of mine, he's got a YouTube channel, and he does a lot of like TV show like clips and analysis of comic book movies and sci-fi, Superman and all that stuff. He puts clips on there, and he does some commentary, but he wasn't interacting with people comments and stuff according to them, and they demonetized his channel.
That's wild.
That's why I'm trying to make sure I at least put a heart next to comments. I try to comment as much as I can, but I'll at least put a heart on a comment.
Yeah.
I'm still new to YouTube. I have my own YouTube channel,
Oh yeah.
and right now what I mainly do is I do live streams, and I keep them going for like at least 2 hours.
Mhm.
Because I think I do like much better work and much quicker when I'm off camera.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because at that point you're more focused
Oh
on
yeah.
what you're doing and not really talking to people online and trying to keep track of who said what.
Oh yeah. It's easy like to lose focus while you're talking and answering questions.
Y'all better than me. I'm pretty.
That's why I'm thankful having you guys to hang out with. You guys can watch the chat a little bit while I'm painting.
I keep an eye on it.
So we got all of it. I'm at a good stopping point for the Hulk heads. All the whites of the eyes are done. I fixed the four I had a little issue with. So I just for the teeth, they need the dry brush and some white. The teeth are done. Next step is iris. I'm gonna try to use as much as I can of these decals. Keep from having to paint any. I don't have to. Because they seem to work pretty good. I got great results with the Juggernaut head.
Kind of feel like we're the A team, man. You know.
This Juggernaut head I extended the back. I put some O-rings, stacked them up, glued them, and resculpted the back of the head to make it stick up a little higher. But those water slides in the eyes, they turned out great.
I can't wait to see when you finally finished.
If I can get the water slides for the eyes to work really well, that'll speed things up quite a bit. If not, the process is black dot, green dot, tiny black dot, tiny white dot.
I feel like you're poking fun at me when I asked about this the other day.
What was it?
I feel like you're kind of poking fun at me when I asked about this the other day, and you said you put up a tutorial, you know.
Oh, the painting eyes?
Yeah.
I wouldn't make fun. I got a tutorial on it.
I know. I feel like you're poking fun at me because I asked you.
Why? But it's a good tutorial.
Coke Smash, he's your friend now.
I wouldn't pick poking fun. It documents what I do when I paint eyes.
Yeah, y'all was homies before me. Y'all good.
Yeah, we've been homies.
I start with the black line on the. I start with the black line on top of the eye. Then I come in with the white. Then I work on the iris, the pupil, and the spectral highlight.
Okay. Hey, Cyclops had a yellow draws, didn't he?
Had a what?
Jim Lee had yellow boxers, right?
Yeah, Jim Lee had yellow boxers.
Did
Okay.
he?
Yeah. It was yellow boxers with the kind that harness.
Yep.
With the X on
the waist area, right? Yep. Also, this is gonna be interesting.
We got Google for that.
Yeah, so I don't know about boxers. Look, maybe tight whiteys.
But I'm on my cell phone right now, so I can't. So I'm relying on you guys. You're my eyes and ears.
Images.
He had briefs.
Yeah. He was wearing tidy whities or tidy yellows.
Okay. Yeah.
Tiny yellows.
Mellow yellows.
Mm.
That's not when he gets scared. Nobody notices.
Wow. All them times him Wolverine went at it, huh? Hey, Bub, what's that smell?
It's like in Deadpool, and you were smart. You wore the brown pants.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't no boxers. Them were skivvies.
Yep.
I still remember that scene from the Deadpool movie where he's hiding in the I guess it was an SUV or something like that.
Yeah.
And a couple of guys were closing in on him. Closing in on him. He raises his hands up, yelling, "Wait! I know what you're thinking. Why the wear a suit? That's so bad guys can't see me bleed." and then he pointed the guy with the brow pants. Is this? This guy's
He got the right idea.
Yeah. Look, man, when you watch Deadpool, you're not watching Deadpool. You're watching Ryan Reynolds be himself.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's a Canadian treasure.
I've heard.
Is that how Ryan Reynolds really acts the entire time?
Apparently so,
He's
because he
always been
surprises.
that way. If you watch any of his old movies, he's not any different.
Even back in Van Wilder,
Yep.
What was it when he was in Blade? His character was pretty much.
I saw a fan theory the other day. They were talking about like Van Wilder actually became Deadpool.
Yeah. Because he did a movie a long time ago. I think it was called Buying the Cow. It was like a budget movie, but he was the same way. He was just this goofy fucking character. Or even in that one movie, Waiting, the restaurant movie.
Mm-hmm.
That movie was hilarious.
Well, even like I said, Just Friends was amazing.
Yeah, Just Friends was pretty good too.
Oh, the fighting between him and his brother. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
I still remember way back when, two guys, a girl, and a pizza place.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. Vaguely remember, but I think I've seen it.
And what's his name? Nathan Fillion was on.
Oh, Nathan
I love that guy.
He's another Canadian treasure.
Is Nathan Fillion Canadian?
Yeah.
Can a movie afford to have the two of them in it anymore now?
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Disney can afford it.
Look, okay, well, I need Nathan Fillion to be in a Deadpool movie as Nathan Fillion.
Disney can afford it. I'm pretty sure they're. Who knows? Maybe if they say Disney enough, they'll listen in on us.
Nathan Fillion was in the last Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, he was the dude that blew himself up.
Yeah, the limbs, the detachable limb kid or guy.
I'm glad they gave the Spot some spotlight.
Some Ting Wan, he's not familiar with Van Wilder. Just Google it, my man. It's an older movie.
Yep, it's one of his earliest movies.
I mean, hell, I think I was still in the service when that came out.
You know what though? He was amazing. He was amazing. Just that his character played was great.
That's a good match.
Oh yeah. Well, gentlemen, we've been on for 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Have we really?
Yep. I think it's time. It's time.
Well, hold on. Let me show you the progress I made. Hold on, oh God.
Okay.
Let me put this thing back together. This is a dry brush. I can't do digital. Like people do the digital mock-up. Well, I'm going to dry brush mock-up. Yeah, dang it.
We'll give you the solo layout. So.
All right.
Spot here.
Okay. Here we go. Working on them. So let me get the camera up here. This is a absolutely nothing. All right. Can y'all see it?
Button that says camera.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, you got the skivvies right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought you were gonna do boxers. Like, wait a minute.
No. So I just got to do like I said, I'm gonna mold the strap, and I'm probably gonna put like maybe a couple of armor plates on there, or just give the top some texture.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks great, man.
Appreciate it. One day I'll actually put a freaking diorama up.
I'm digging the military look with the bottoms.
Yeah.
Man, I'm happy with how this turned out. Just finish up the pupils, and Iris's pupils, and I'm done with some Hulk heads for a while. Then I ordered a Hulk that I hate the head on, so I got to redo that head for it.
Oh Lord.
I hate that 20th anniversary head. Rick James head.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the worst sculpt they've done in a while.
Yeah.
Well, Kill Bill, people talk about how good it is.
Yeah, I mean it's across the board, but I mean everybody, it's like up and down. It's like some people are like I hate it, and some people are like I love it. Like I know Charlemagne's loved it. I mean Anthony's custom, he took a dump all over it.
Yeah.
Well, I would too. That thing's terrible.
I don't know. That just
Honestly, and the new Hulk head, I'm not really feeling it.
Dagobi got one of these that he's gonna be painting up for it.
Yes, sir. It'd been nice if you'd have painted and sent it to me painted. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't even have that figure at the time, even though it matched the color.
Right now,
It's a completely different shade of green.
I'm trying to get some free work out of you, man. Leave me alone.
right now,
Well,
I'm trying to figure out a risk or something.
Those earlier castings where I put the clay necks when I make the mold. I tell you, a good tool to have in your arsenal of tools for customizing: a jeweler's saw.
Yeah, I remember me talking about that the other day.
It cuts through resin like butter. You can just take your saw and just zip through the thick resin like it's not even there. Plus, it's really flexible, so you can actually make the curves when you're cutting.
I may hit you up for some corners when I do that. When I throw that head on there, right?
Hey
Yeah.
Jared, that tiny little drill I had,
Yeah.
it actually came with a jeweler saw with it too.
Oh, cool.
So I decided to take a little bit of a risk. I'm not sure if well I could probably get the clay off if I don't like it. I decided to do some editing.
WMDs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, when Ollie's got the white rabbits, I went and ordered. I mean, I went there and got a bunch of them for fodder.
Yeah.
Research purposes.
And somebody got a couple of them ended up in my stash. I got to ship up north sometime. Probably when these heads are done, you'll be.
Oh, speaking of the white rabbits, I bought one of those a while ago, and when I took it out of the package, I think it was her right leg. Yeah, it was her right leg, and it was so gummy.
Just one leg.
Yeah, just one leg, gummy.
Huh.
I would question that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. 'Cause, I mean, if one's gummy, the other one should be gummy. It's usually not one or the other.
Like,
I think I got some flashing on this leg on the boot. We were talking about flashing inside the mushroom pegs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not seating properly here.
it wasn't the leg itself, but it was the knee joint.
Oh yeah, knees are notoriously get bad at gummy knees. I got the white rabbit because she's one of the few. Heck, I think she's the only comic book adult female Marvel Legends that has boot swivel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the peg looks different though.
It's different peg from the teen leg.
Yeah.
If you got time and patience, you could actually cut boots. You can make boots from a solid leg. You want a smooth transition. It's one of the things I like about the G.I. Joe bodies. All the females and all
Mm-hmm.
the boot swivel, boot swivel.
I don't know. They're setting the standard with those new GI Joe figs on both sides, male and female.
Yeah.
Pinless, Lady J, I think, was the first female Hasbro did like on the 6-inch scale with pinless double jointed elbows.
Yep.
And they better keep it up, god dang it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna start deteriorating the quality on that. That's her moneymaker right now, I think.
Even though they don't like produce them though.
I even bought a Lady J figure, and
the Lady J's are on sale at Dorkside if the sale's still going on.
Didn't y'all say Walgreens?
I've already picked up another one, but let me tell you what happened to the first one. I took it out of the packaging, and I looked at I looked at one of the elbows, and it looked like it was not even finished. Like the elbow joints were still fused to the arms.
God dang, Hulk smash, you're right, man. We've been on here for a hot minute. Jesus.
Ooh.
What was that?
You said we've been on here for a minute. I'll just look at the clock. Yes, we have.
Yeah, we're 21 minutes over.
I think it's time to call it a night for fellas.
That it is.
And thank you guys for coming hanging out again.
Thanks for letting me on.
This is one of the things I think I look to for during the week is just get to hang out with my friends on work on some customs. And it's been awesome getting to make some new you guys become my friends.
Yeah, buddy. I like all you guys. Y'all make me smile.
And for everybody who's been, we still got 5 people hanging on tonight, so thank you for coming to the end of the stream. And we got one comment. If Hasbro was smart, they should add boots and forearm swivels. Yeah. They reuse the whole buck and only change parts for other characters. Yeah. If they'd make like good decisions on certain things. Mattel was like making decisions on new bucks, but let's. I can keep talking for another hour on how mistakes toy companies made.
Is Hasbro owned by another company?
No. Disney tried to buy them in the past, and Hasbro's big enough to say no.
Give it time.
Like we'll make your toys. We'll make them probably how you want them, but you're not buying us out.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what they were wanting to do. Disney was wanting their own toy company. They were going to try to
if they want their own toy company, they can make their own toy company.
Yeah.
Easier just to buy out another entity that has all the molds, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty, fellas. I think that's going to be it.
Alrighty.
All right.
And
good fight.
And thank you, everybody. And what did I say at the end of my videos? I'm so tired. I can't think.
Like, comment, subscribe.
There we go.
Thank you.
And we'll catch y'all next week.
Have a good one, guys.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Later.